Well, we are back, huh? We're back at the 9 Club, everybody. We're in New York City. New York City. Huh? Wow.
This is awesome.
Das Days, Adidas. Thank you to Adidas for bringing us out here. We're in the middle of Das Days out here. They're doing a week-long events and different things. We're in the throes of it right now, and they were nice enough to have us come by.
Yes.
You know? But I want to bring up our first guest, Marc Razo.
Special
is here. Special guest. Yes, sir. Oh, he probably left already. Hey,
here he comes.
Bro, how are you? Yes.
Hello.
How's everything, bro? So, originally from Vermont, right?
Bennington, Vermont. Yeah.
A lot of great skateboarders come from Vermont. It's crazy.
A lot of greats.
Yeah.
Cookie
Dough. Jordan
guy.
Maxham. Yeah, a lot of dudes.
His brothers.
Is your brother?
T-Man.
You have two brothers.
Dog. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it was just Andre's birthday on Monday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Yeah. Wow. Did you guys all move out here together?
We didn't. Actually, Andre moved out here first. He went to, he was going to art school at Hunter.
Okay.
And then me and Tino just kind of followed him around everywhere he went anyway. So
oh, really?
He only lasted a year, and then we were like, what's it like over here?
Right.
And yeah, as soon as we got to the city, we were like, this is where we should be.
That's it.
Yeah, because we grew up skating skate parks and stuff in Bennington.
Okay.
And then we got to New York, and the whole city was a skate park.
Skated like with Cutting Edge?
Cutting Edge, yeah. Nick and Jenny Pimadny opened that in '89.
Oh, wow.
It was such an awesome skate. And we had no idea we would get a skate park like that in a tiny little town like Vermont.
Okay.
And like the first, like, they had this 6.5 foot bowl that was perfect. And we would look at it, before it opened, we're like, oh, we're going to fuck this thing up. Yeah, sick. We got this. I'm going to be Tony Hawk tomorrow.
Okay.
And then it was like every day for like 6 months, like coming home with like flat spotted hands and like masonite burns everywhere, like, oh my God, or like, I just broke my fucking collarbone.
Right.
Yeah. So it was like.
So you weren't Tony Hawk.
It was humbling, but really.
Okay.
Great place to grow up.
And then, so you and your brother come out here and just started skate. How old were you?
I was 20.
When was the first time you came to New York, though?
16. And that was like on a trip with Tino to visit Andre.
Okay.
Our parents let us come down here, and we were like, let's go crazy.
Yeah.
Skated all night long. I think he even took us to the Fish for a second.
Okay.
Where I work now.
Right.
But he was a part of an art gallery called Alleged, which was right next door.
Okay.
And he's like, oh, come meet these guys. And I met Harry and Uli and all those guys, like when I was super young. So.
But Max Fish back then wasn't like a skate bar, right? It was more of like an art
bar.
kind of
Yeah, mostly
type.
it was like kind of indie rock musician and artists and stuff like that.
Huh.
And it's like kind of like a weird art bar.
And then so eventually you started working there.
Yeah. I started bartending kind of around the corner at this place called Spoon.
Okay.
And that place was closing, and I used to hang out at the Fish. I would go to the Fish before work and hang out. And when that place closed, they're like, why don't you just work here? And I was like, okay, sure, I'll try it.
But now, like, you're a co-owner.
Mm-hmm.
What happened with Max Fish? It closed, and then it reopened,
so
and then
it closed. Like, basically, the rent kind of went up a lot in 2013, and we're like, all right, we're gonna have to move the bar.
Okay.
So we were gonna move it to Williamsburg, Brooklyn, and then right before we moved, the spot opened up around the corner on the Lower East Side. We're like, we didn't want to move anyway. Let's just stay here.
Right.
So yeah, it worked out. And then I became partner when that bar opened up.
Okay. Well, going back before that, because were you kind of responsible for becoming like a skate bar?
I would say like I was responsible for anything really. I mean, it was all of our friends. It was like I hung out with Alex Corpran and RB and my roommate Spencer and Sean Kelling and my two brothers. Like it was kind of all of us just hung out together. I mean, I worked there, so I was like pouring everybody drinks, but it was kind of like all of us were there and it together. It wasn't like It was like I started working there. It's like skate bar, that dude.
Yeah. So, you gave away so many free drinks. They wanted to make you
so many free drinks. I have nightmares that like somebody comes looking for me like you owe $1 million.
Right.
You know, I seriously had that.
No way.
Nightmare before where Uli, my boss, calls me up and is like, I just found this bill. You owe $9.
Yeah, right.
But it was a long time ago.
Was there any problem ever with giving drinks away or anything?
No, we would get like kind of lectures and talk to every once in a while, and then you just like, all right, yeah, I'll reel it in. Sorry, my bad. And a lot of times too, like during like the real thick of it, if I would feel bad, I would just like, all right, I got this much in tips, I'm putting it back in the register because I don't want, you want to feed the lion. It's like you realize that like for me to make money, this place needs to
make money. Right. Well, that's pretty good. Yeah. But I mean, like, even you just being there though, and all your friends coming in, and I mean, that's kind of responsible for turning it into a skate bar.
Yeah, it was great. I mean, it didn't even feel like work a lot of times because it was just like all my best friends were always hanging out. It was a little annoying sometimes when it's like, where do you guys want to go? It's like the Fish. And I was like, sick. Can we go somewhere else?
Right.
I don't know. As far as like having a job where you're serving somebody, because like serving is like kind of this ill thing where it's just like to serve somebody else. It's not great, But when you serve all your friends and like heroes, and I mean, it doesn't feel like you're working at all. So like those years that the Fish was crazy, I was like, I wouldn't want to be anywhere else doing anything else. Like this is like a fucking absolute joy.
And you'd never even dreamed that you'd become part owner, right?
Oh, no.
I mean, it wasn't even.
Definitely never wanted to be a bar owner.
Right.
And then I thought it was going to be all just like, oh, sick, I'm going to be an owner, like roll in like a little bit more money, maybe a little more respect or whatever. But it's hard, man. It's so much responsibility. Yeah. It's such a hard job.
No more free drinks.
Respect to everybody, every bar owner out there.
Right.
It's rough.
Right.
Hey, wait, can I get a beer?
Yeah, absolutely, bro.
I'll serve you.
Plethora. Yeah, there you go.
It's about time.
There you go. Compliments of the house.
Thanks.
Okay. Did you ever chase after the skating dream or anything?
100%.
100%.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, since we started skateboarding, like, I remember the day, we all started skating the same day.
Oh, wow.
I was, like, 10 years old. My grandparents are from Bethesda, Maryland.
Okay.
And my grandparents took us all to the mall, my whole family, my two brothers and my sister, and we're holding hands, like, walking into the White Flint Mall. And this dude skates past us, always up a curb, and we were just like, what the fuck just happened? Did you see that?
We want to do that.
It was like magic, but it's like we had no idea that was possible. We'd never even seen a skateboard before. We were just like, but then we were like, that's what we want to do. And like grandparents like, can we have one? Can we have one?
Yeah.
And we got 2 skateboards we had to share, and then we just never. I mean, I'm still skating.
Yeah.
But I just think about that moment in time, as far as like those little like things that could change your life, like a little like that took a minute to completely alter like the course of my life and my two brothers' lives in like in the best way possible.
Right.
So,
I mean,
thanks to whoever that dude was.
Right. It may be Raj. Actually, he's older.
Are you from Bethesda?
If it was Maryland, it could have been like Scott Johnson or something like that.
No, he was definitely older.
Did you try to get like sponsored, or did you have sponsored?
I got sponsored when I was 12.
Oh, okay.
So we live pretty close to Albany, New York, and we heard about this contest that was going on at Washington Park there, at like the tennis court bank. And my mom drove us, and I got second place. I think Phil Frost beat me.
Oh,
and then a week later, I was skating in Albany, and the owner of the skate shop, Concrete Beach, this guy's like, do you want to skate for the team? And I was like, fuck yeah, sure, let's do this. And the team was ill. Like Johnny Shellereff was on the team. It was Johnny Shellereff, Blake Hannon, Ross Hannon, Jeff Toma, Carl Schultz, like all these really rad dudes. And I was like going to demos and like skating in contests and stuff like that.
There you go.
So I fully was like, the dream was on. I was like, that's all I want to do.
Right. And what happened? Did you ever get board sponsors after that, or anything?
I did. Well, I got on like kind of like Flow for like Airwalk, and I got like Brooklyn Boards hooked me up for a little bit when I first came here. Fibro hooked me up. I rode for Simple Shoes back in the day.
Oh, there you go.
Simple's good.
Had some sponsors. Back in the day, and I even like the college that I went to. I was like, I wanted to go to the playground just so I could eventually go pro. I'm like, I'm going to skate vert. I'm going to like make a go at this. Started going to college there, and it closed the day I got to school.
No.
Yeah.
So did school kind of like fuck everything up?
I mean, I transferred. I got really good grades that semester. I got like a 3.5 and transferred.
Oh, I got 3.8, but.
Wow. Yeah, right.
What? Nobody believes me. But and then what happened with
the dream?
What happened to the dream?
Booze. No.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I think I dislocated my elbow a couple times, like pretty gnarly. Like the first time when I was 17 or 18, and then every year after that for a couple years.
Damn.
And then when I moved to New York and I was still skating, still trying to like do it, I dislocated it one more time, and I had to go back home, and I was like, I never want to have to go back home. So I mean, I still kept skating, but it's just like, as far as like, am I gonna make this? Or like, the sacrifice became like a little too much.
Sure. And then, but now you're doing great though. Max Fish, co-owner. I mean, everything. Yeah. How is it owning a bar now? Do you like you said, it was a lot of work.
It's like this. It's like I used to just be like one of the pirates on the ship that was like, leading the charge. Like, let's have fun.
Pillaging.
Like, pillaging. And then you become one of the bosses, and everyone's like, you walk in, it's like, the boss is here, or whatever. You know, it's not that. But like, dudes are still cool with me, but it's like, instead of being like, hey, what's up, man? How are you? It's like, hey, we're out of sour mix. We're out of bud. The cops are outside. They want to talk to you.
No way.
Stereo's broke. Like, fucking mixer's broken again. You know, like that.
You're like,
all
the problems.
Yeah. So it's you and I'm sorry, the co-owner.
Uli Rimkus.
Uli Ripkus. So it's just you and her.
No. There's a couple. It's like 4 of the other bartenders that have been there as long as I have.
So she kind of brought everybody in.
Like anybody, like kind of. We'd all been there for so long. She was like, if anybody wants to be a partner on this with me on this next venture.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it was really
actually.
cool.
Yeah, not many people would do that, I think. You know what I mean?
I don't think anybody,
Yeah. So that must have been an honor, though.
Complete honor, yeah.
Seriously. What do the cops usually want to talk to you about? What's
mostly just noise. You know,
Okay.
it's always noise. Noise. Somebody like walked out with a beer, a fight, whatever. It's just there's always something. It's always this line you have to walk with, like cops and robbers.
Will they fine you for things or
any fucking thing possible?
Really?
Like a fly in a fruit bottle, or like a fruit fly in a bottle. Your certificate's like not stamped in the right place, and this one's out of date. Like,
oh my god!
Are there any skaters that have been 86d?
Yeah. Of course.
Of course.
Some of them are out here. I see you. 100%. Yeah.
Do you let them back in after time, or they totally?
It depends on what they did.
Yeah. Like what would be something that if I did something in there that what would they?
If you beat up one of my brothers or fought one of my brothers or disrespected one of my brothers,
I have been working out a little
done
bit.
for life.
Yeah. Okay.
No, but anything like involving like a woman, if you like got gross with disrespected a woman or something, or openly sold drugs or whatever, on a fight.
Yeah.
And then there's some stuff that's like seems minor, whatever. That eventually you're like, okay, just take a vacation, come back in 2 months.
Who has to clean the bathrooms? Is that who's?
Sometimes I do. Well, it depends on the situation. If you're the only one bartending and someone comes in, there's like someone just puked in the sink. Back in the day, I cleaned up so much pee, poop, and vomit.
You just like hose it off?
Who's shitting in a bar?
You have no idea.
Really?
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, Raj.
I'm spraying all over the wall.
No, seriously, this is super gross, but there was a shitter. We called him the shitter. It was like a mystery saga going on at the office. This is so long ago and so disgusting. But there was this mysterious person that was leaving shits in weird places in the bathroom. So it started like there was one with the seat down, just like perfect coil.
Perfect.
And so I remember somebody found it. It's like, yo, you got to see this.
They might have
something
just self serve.
Yeah, really weird. And
sounds like they had something to be proud of.
Yeah,
though. Perfect coil.
But it kept going. It was like months, and then it was like one like where somebody like so gross, made like a shit smear like
God.
like they kind of outline the toilet.
Okay.
And then like they would like shit in the garbage can, and then there was one just like on the floor. And we had like staff meetings about it. Like, we gotta find this.
No way.
This is really vindictive, and who
put like a camera on the door.
Yeah, and you can't do that. But we would like stake it out. You know, like we all like if you're not working, and we're just like we all had our like maybe it's this guy, and maybe it was always like maybe it's a guy.
And
and
you
then
had your suspicions.
And then there was one moment at a staff meeting. It was like, I bet it's a girl. And then it was like that kind of blew our minds to pieces. Like, what if? Oh yeah.
What if it was?
Yeah, it could.
Did you ever catch him?
No.
You still to this day you have no idea.
Still out there.
Wow.
So be careful. I don't know what we did or who we did. What happened?
If Raj lived in New York, I would have totally thought it was him.
Totally been me.
Yeah. But I mean, they were finger painting with shit in the bathroom.
It was fucked up. It's one of the weirder. Oh no, it's not even that weird. Like so many weird things used to happen back in the day.
Did they ever do Upper Decker?
Yes.
That was Kelly.
On New Year's Day, I felt so bad about this one. So Alan Windsor who's my good friend Alan. If you're out there listening, I'm sorry. So I was doing the day shift on New Year's Day, hungover as hell.
Okay.
And there was like 3 customers in, and one of them comes out and is like, hey man, the bathroom in that small bathroom is, something's wrong with the toilet. It's starting to leak water from the bottom. So I go in and check it out. I don't really have plumbing experience or whatever. So I'm just like trying everything I know. I'm like, I'll plunge it.
Yeah.
Couldn't get it to go. So I call Alan, who lived around the corner. He's been bartending forever over there. He's like big brother there. And he comes down. He's like, squirrel, dude, what's the problem? And I'm like, the bathroom, this thing won't work. And he like pops the top off. He's like, dude, there's a bunch of toilet paper down there. And I was like, oh shit, okay. And he's like, reaches in, grabs it, pulls it up, and he's just like, and like almost vomits. You know, he's like, and I look at him, I almost vomit. I'm just like, oh my God, I'm so sorry that I made you come down here. Also hungover on New Year's Day to grab a giant turd out of the
Right, that's probably been softened by the water and like, yeah.
It's not good.
Is it still going on? This is fascinating.
No. Oh my God.
It stopped.
It has to stop, and I hope it never starts.
Okay.
Should have never said.
No,
It's only going to get worse now.
We will find you.
But was there somebody that was coming in that was like, okay, well, he stopped coming here now. Is this? It could have been that.
Well, we always thought it was like it has to be a vendetta against someone that works here, or that like maybe they had some bad relationship problem. Well, yeah, we never got to the bottom.
Never got to the bottom of it.
Yeah, they're still out there.
It's a shame. I would like to know.
Me too.
No, it's fascinating, man.
Sorry.
But I mean,
just came up here and told
no,
shit
it's great.
stories.
I love it, dude. It's
My
great.
bad.
Are you kidding me? But I mean,
You guys are pretty much known for your shitty bathroom, especially
We
at the
are.
old spot.
Yeah, no, it kind of looks exactly the same.
Yeah.
Minus
but
the
I mean,
poo.
like to have a skateboarding bar, you know, in New York City, it's amazing. The only one I could think of is like Manolo in like Barcelona, like full skate, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of skate bars everywhere, but it's pretty iconic. It's pretty rad.
No, people definitely know
People
the place
travel
when-
the world and probably come to Max Fish.
Yeah, like when
you
I
know?
wear the shirt and I'm somewhere else, that people are like, "Oh, look at that bar," and I'm always like, "Oh, cool." I
Really?
work there. Or
You
like,
did Humble the other night wearing a Max Fish bar shirt.
See? Worldwide. Worldwide.
it's pretty good.
Well, listen, man, I would love to hear more shit stories and all this stuff. This is, but this has been great, dude. Thank you so
Dude,
much
thanks
for
so much
stopping
for having
by.
me.
This
Thanks
is,
for us.
dude, Marc Razo. Thank you so much. Huh?
You want to give him a hat or anything?
Oh, Mark, what do you? Let me. Do you wear a shirt or a hat? Let me give you a shirt.
What's that? I'll take whatever you got.
Shirt. There you go. Oh, this is extra large, Raj.
Okay.
Give him a hat.
Yeah, hat.
Here you go.
Well, we'll give you a discount code for the website too. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Mark.
Yes, Marc Razo, everybody. Look at that, huh? This is good. This is good, Raj. We're having fun. We're having fun. Who should we do next, Raj?
I don't know, who's here?
We got, well, I saw Frankie Spears out there, man.
Bring Frankie up.
Frankie, you still out there, bro?
You here, Frankie?
You want to come up for a little bit?
There he is.
There he is.
Hey.
Let's talk to Frankie Spears. Hey, what's up, Frankie? How are you, bro? Okay, have a seat, man.
Want water, Frankie? Or you want beer?
How old is he? How old are you, Frankie?
I'm 20.
20. You can't serve
You can't serve-
minors. Take a page out of Mark's book.
Yeah.
But hey, thanks for coming, dude.
Yeah.
Thanks for just sitting in, dude. Newly pro for Alien Workshop, huh?
Yeah, I'm stoked.
Congratulations. Wow.
Earned it.
20 years old, professional skateboarder.
For the workshop.
Alien Workshop.
Yeah.
Not a bad company to turn pro for, huh?
Yeah, I'm happy on the graphic.
Oh, what was it? I didn't see it.
It's a paper mache.
Are you like an artist? Do you do? No.
No, I'm just happy.
Just happy.
To have like a really good first graphic.
Yeah, man. I mean, you guys got a great team. You got like Yajay Popson on there. You got Joey
Guevara.
Guevara, yeah. Yeah.
You got a list over here?
You got I wrote a few things down, Raj.
He never write anything
Give me a
down.
break. But you have, you know what's funny, Frankie? We're, you were talking about having you on the show, and we did a little research. You know, we found a little video, Camp Woodward or something. Huh? You were on Camp Woodward.
I was.
Yeah. How old were you when you did that?
Probably 15.
15.
Yeah.
And you knew that they were filming you. They gave you, because you had a mic
was
on
mic'd up
and
for sure.
everything.
Yeah, well, James Buckman, he's from Long Island.
Yeah, James Buckman, of course.
He filmed the show.
Oh.
So my mom used to like pay for me to go, and I was like, It's pretty expensive.
It is.
Yeah.
So as soon as he told me I can get on the show and go for free, I was like, all right, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Yeah.
And did you enjoy it? Did you
Yeah.
like when you watched the edit back? Were you like, oh, like
They
this
kind
is
of portrayed
cool,
you as a
or-
loud New Yorker.
I kind of just didn't like so many people coming up to me about it, but I mean, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It's a skate camp.
Yeah.
Get to hang out with your friends all day, skate, go in a pool, being
Sure.
around nature and
Yeah.
have fun, just see girls. I don't know.
Oh, there you go. Weren't they separate?
Gymnastics.
Yeah, wasn't it separate camps though? Would you sneak over to the?
No, you could see it.
Oh, was it combined?
Yeah, it's all together. Really.
Yeah?
I mean, you're not supposed to go to the gymnastics parts, but it's like right there.
Oh.
Did you ever have like a little summer romance with a gymnast?
I mean, I liked one, but I didn't.
No, you didn't do anything.
They have like a
No?
dance. Don't they have a dance at the end of it?
Yeah.
You didn't
Oh.
go with a girl or anything like that?
I mean, yeah, but it's like I'm a kid. I like care less. I mean, I do care, but it's like there's like people watching the whole time.
Oh.
Like,
Chaperones.
it's so hard. I
Yeah.
mean, you could. There's some people. Then people get caught in the foam pit and like can't go back.
Kinky.
I don't know if I want to go in that foam pit.
Yeah, you probably don't.
Kind of gross. But what's your fascination with like because you skate gnarly rails, you
Yeah, I
know?
like
and-
rails.
Yeah,
Not
you
just
like
rails, but I skate with Marc Rizzo a lot now. So we push each other. I mean, I'll
Okay.
skate a rail and we just went on a road trip and I skated a 12 rail and he's like never skated a 12 rail and front lipped it first try.
First try.
First try. He's like, I got to do something on this rail. You skated it.
Well, what were you doing?
I back 5-0'd it.
Back 5-0.
Yeah.
Round rail.
Yeah.
How do you back 5-0 round
It's
rail?
kind of like a salad.
Yeah?
You just like pinch it on the wheel.
I hate rails, but
Yeah, there's-
like, how do you like? But you sit on your heel, right?
Yeah.
Is
You have
it-
a good back 5-0. Why are you asking this?
no, a good front 5-0, Raj.
Yeah, he doesn't do backside, dude.
What videos have you been watching, Raj? So you, but I mean, is it scary to like 5-0 a rail? Like I couldn't even imagine.
If you lock in halfway and
Halfway.
you don't lock in correctly, you're just gonna fall to flat, and that did happen.
Yeah.
It's not like the worst thing.
What is there like a rail that you're like super? I mean, obviously you must be like Jamie Foy is like. Are you a big fan of Jamie Foy?
Yeah.
And like,
Oh, I skated with him in LA recently, and I went to like a big rail that he skated, and I was like, I called him. I was like, you got to come. Like, hype me up.
Yeah.
He did, and he hyped me up, and it worked. It was sick.
great kid.
Did he get like 10 tricks on it?
No, this one he like 5-0'd and ate crab and then nose grinded and still 5-0'd.
Oh, wait, like the one that on the sidewalk in the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
What is there a scary rail that you've done that you're like, I'm never going to do this again. That was
There's
crazy.
Chris has never skated a rail in his life.
I know. So I'm asking. It's fascinating.
My pro ad and I guess the Williamsburg Gap to rail. My
Oh.
pro ad, like I back 5-0'd another like 13 or 14, and there's like a gap on the end, and then on the side there's like a flower pot hole, like pot, and like if you like there's no. Luckily I didn't bail on that one, but if I did bail, like I'm getting messed up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You're from Long Island, right?
Yeah.
You ever see Gino Iannucci out there?
I have.
Yeah.
I made him play me and skated at the skate park when I was
He
a
probably
kid.
did not want to do that. Did he
Yeah,
do it?
I did like pressure flips on him. He probably was pissed playing me
Yeah.
and skate.
You beat him.
Yeah.
Doing pressure flips on Gino Iannucci.
Yeah, I know. I was probably like 10 years old.
Yeah. Oh, 10.
Yeah.
To beat Gino Iannucci. Wow.
Maybe a little older.
Okay.
possible.
Okay.
I don't really
Is that the only time do you ever run into him, like at the
Yeah.
store, like
At the skate park.
Oh,
I
yeah?
see him from time to time. Yeah.
Oh, cool, man.
It's amazing seeing him.
Yeah.
Sasquatch.
It's a
I know.
rare. It's a rare
Unicorn,
sight.
yeah.
Rare sight, man. Well, listen, Frankie. Is anything coming out new? Are you guys working on an Alien video, or what's
I'll have
going
a
on?
small Alien Workshop Thrasher part come out this month,
Okay.
but I saved a lot of footage.
You coming out with a part and you saved a lot of footage?
Like
What are you saving for?
Something for Adidas.
Wow.
Wait, how did you get on Alien Workshop?
I was getting boards when it was like right before Jason Dill left. Like
Okay.
it was still the same team manager as like not. I mean, there's been multiple teams for Alien. Like
Sure.
Yeah.
And then Jake hit me up when they went out of business and we were gonna come back, and he was like, "They're probably gonna come back. Do you want to get on the team with me?" And I was like, "Yeah, let's do it." Brendan Conroy hit me up. He was like, "We'll give you some money, like get on the team." And then Mother came about, and Jake won with Mother.
Okay.
And I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna stick with Alien. They're gonna."
Did it seem weird to you, like basically being part of like Alien Workshop 2.0, like the revamp?
In the beginning, yeah, because people would really like hate and talk shit and it'd get me pissed off, and I'll be like,
Yeah.
well, whatever. I mean, Mike Hill still owns it, and they're paying me, and they have good graphics, and I wouldn't be where I'm at without them, so I'll never leave. And I've had other board sponsor like offers, like good ones too, and I'm like, no, I don't want to ride for you. Like, I don't care.
I mean, plus you got a great little squad there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like Yage's super sick.
Yeah,
like
Joey's
everybody.
dope.
Joe, yeah.
Joey's amazing. He has a great style.
Yeah. So video, maybe? Can we look for anything? What do you? Alien Workshop? Are they?
Yeah, the
working
Alien
on?
Workshop video will come out this month probably.
Okay.
Joe Castrucci will be editing it because
Dope.
Habitat's part of like Alien now again.
Yeah,
it's in the
okay.
bunker. They work together on Mondays and stuff, so it's sick. And I'll have a little Thrasher part, but I saved like a lot. It's really. It's like almost not a part to me because of how much other stuff I saved, but
Right.
I'll have something come out.
Hey, I love it though, man. Frankie Spears doing big things. I love it, man. 20 years old, huh? 20 years old. Fresh pro. Dude, congratulations on everything. Frankie Spears, thanks for stopping by. Much success to you in the future.
Appreciate it.
Maybe another episode of Camp Woodward.
Yeah.
Hey, I'd be on it with you if you want. Yeah.
It'd be kind of funny to do like a, where are they now? Camp Woodward.
Yeah. Who else should we call up?
I saw RB here.
It's like the Price is Right.
We got Nestor here.
Oh, Nestor. Nestor Judkins, everybody. Huh? Come on down. You're the next contestant on the 9 Club. How are you, bro?
Perfect hair.
Yeah.
Hey.
I know. What do you do? Your hair is always looking good, bro. What do you do? You condition?
I don't know.
Yeah? Okay. Hey, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, my pleasure.
This is great.
Of course.
Let me fix his camera real quick.
This is what we do at home, folks. Raj gets up and he has to fix cameras and shit. So
Damn, multitasking.
you're witnessing what we do, what pisses me off. Yeah, people are leaving because of you, Raj. You know what I'm saying? They're like, we didn't know we were coming for this bullshit.
Yep.
Nestor, dude.
Anywho.
Dude, how's everything going? Good?
I'm fine, yeah.
Yeah?
Everything's the same, which is good, yeah.
That's great. And you're originally from like Northern California, right?
Yeah.
San Jose or no?
I'm from a small town near San Jose.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Los Gatos?
Los Gatos.
Yeah.
Oh, sick. And you don't live out here in New York. You're just out here for.
No, I live here, yeah.
Oh, you do?
Mhm.
Oh, how long?
I've been here for a while,
Yeah?
actually, yeah. A long, 2011?
2011.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, so when you do like the Enjoy videos and stuff, like you
I move around a lot.
move
yeah.
around.
Exactly,
Okay.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And how do you like skating for Enjoy? Huh? Is that good? Louis Barletta, is he
Louis,
good? Yeah.
He's a good guy.
He's a good
all
guy?
right. He's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I hear
Yeah.
stories about Louis.
Yeah, of course.
No, I'm just kidding.
He's
but
a good,
yeah.
No, he's good.
But you've been on Enjoy for how long?
10 years?
10
I'll just
years.
guess. Maybe more.
Yeah.
12.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
I've been
a good-
there a long time. And I've known Louis for 20 years.
20 years.
So
Well, Los Gatos is close to San Jose, right? So
yeah,
you were
it's like
kind of-
all the same. San Jose is spread, and it's one of the little towns in there.
Yeah, because you were like tilt mode and all that
Exactly,
stuff too.
yeah, yeah.
Tilt mode's fucking one. I was always bummed that like tilt mode never became a company. You know what I mean? Like I always wanted tilt mode
That's
to.
the beauty of it, though.
Oh, you
know?
think?
I think so.
I mean, Enjoy was born on tilt mode.
Exactly, yeah.
I know, but tilt mode had such great videos, and I just thought the natural progression would be for a company
Yeah.
to be born out of
I
it,
think
you know?
a lot of people thought that. We thought that. But then, yeah, Enjoy came along, and
Right. And then so you the Oververt.
Yeah.
What other video?
Which we worked on together?
Raj.
Yes, we
Yep. I heard you were on Raj like fly on shit to make
I
sure
was.
your part came out okay.
Actually, he was
course,
a
yeah.
big part of the music.
Oh,
Yeah.
How so?
He helped us pick a lot of the music in that video.
Oh, really?
yeah, so that's been fun. Like, since Louis took over Enjoy,
Mm-hmm.
he's like,
Hands on.
yeah, he's asked for a lot more help, and I've been able to, like, get involved on that
Okay.
level.
Yeah.
So when they were doing Oververt, which we had to pull out of our ass and, like, out of nowhere, like, hey, we need a full video. Like,
Tomorrow.
Yeah, in a month.
Shit.
We're like, ooh.
Wow. Great video, by the
Yeah.
way.
Oh,
Great
thank you.
video. Great part. Yeah.
Is it video of the year? Is that what it was, or team of the year?
I don't remember, but one of those is
Transworld
nice.
Team of the Year, and then Thrasher gave us a T Yeti.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
Video of the Year.
Hey, I'm gonna celebrate 5 years later.
Yeah, there you go. Right.
But yeah, so that was fun. I went and stayed with so Louis runs it out of his house in San Jose,
Right.
and Roger was there for a long. Sorry, yeah, you were
Yeah,
there for a
like
while.
2 months.
Yeah, and that's how I know Stella.
Yeah.
So a lot of Stellas, and yeah, I came out for a few weeks when they're editing it.
Okay.
And got to like whatever, try to help out. I think, yeah.
You were a big help.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah.
help. Yeah. And I want to change the subject though, because you've been on Adidas for a while, right?
Mhm.
I feel like you've been on for years now.
Yeah. Also the same 10 plus.
10 plus years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
Crazy.
I thought it was really interesting because you did a commercial with Stan Smith,
Yes.
right?
Uh-huh.
How was that?
That was fun. It was bizarre. Well, first of all, we did that here in New York.
Okay.
And if you remember it, like the little shorts and all that, it was
Sure.
in winter.
Oh.
So
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Just freezing balls off.
Yeah, exactly, right? And whatever, like running around town and like running into all these other crews out skating, like
And you're in shorts.
And you're just here in like little white shorts.
Yeah, exactly.
No
But it was
way.
fun.
Yeah,
That was a lot of fun. And then we filmed all that,
Uh-huh.
and then we went to Stan's house and met him, and then we had to kind of present the whole thing to him.
Whoa.
And he could have been like, I don't like this, and cancel the whole thing.
Right.
But he was cool. He was
loved
into
it.
it. Yeah, he liked it a lot.
Oh, wow.
And I was sitting there like, I had to wear a mustache and blonde hair for like the whole period.
Did you go to Stan's house with the mustache? And
Yeah, I had that.
They had the whole
And he was
thing
kind of
on?
like, he's like, yeah, I like the way you look. Like he liked.
Good.
He's like, yeah,
Good.
good looking dude.
Yeah.
He liked it. So, and then he like wanted to hang out. He's like, what are you guys doing later?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He was lonely.
Maybe.
Stan Smith, a little lonely.
Yeah, a little
Oh.
fortress of solitude.
So you hung out with him for a little bit.
Yeah,
Did
we
you play
hung
tennis?
out. Yeah, he taught me how to play tennis.
Yeah, right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Which, I mean, I obviously don't know anything about
Sure.
it. Yeah, he told me I had a good swing, backhand, whatever.
Okay.
But
Whatever.
Yeah. yeah.
Stan
And,
Smith only told me I had a good back.
I got
No big deal.
Yeah.
We got a good photo where he's holding my board, and we actually told him not to hold it by the truck 'cause he first held it like mall grab, obviously.
No way.
And I'm holding his Wimbledon statue.
Did he tell you how to
Trophy?
hold his trophy?
Yeah.
Was he like,
He's
"Yo,
like,
don't-
hey,
don't hold it
both
like
hands.
that."
Yeah,
Yeah.
hold it like a baby. So.
Yeah. That's a huge honor, though. Stan
Yeah.
Smith,
Yeah.
icon.
Yeah,
you
that was
know?
a funny memory to have.
I love it.
Somehow, I don't know.
One thing I want to ask you about, because this is crazy to me. You, in a couple days, you're going to Palestine
Yeah.
for Kenny Reed's, what's it called, Kenny Reed's little thing out there? Do you know?
So Kenny started the skate camp called Skate Killia.
Skate Killia.
I think so. Yeah, it's in
Okay.
a town called Calkilia.
Uh-huh.
So Skate Killia.
Skate
Yeah.
Killia.
Anyway, he started 3 years ago.
Uh-huh.
And I think this is the first year he's invited people out.
Okay.
And he hit me up randomly, and I was like,
Is he living in Palestine?
no, he lives in New York.
But he just
upstate.
started this thing in He's
Yeah, he's holding on. I don't know
Wow.
how, if he has like a local friend there or something, but
Okay.
because it's in a little random village.
interesting.
So I mean, I know him from before,
Mhm.
and
Great guy.
Yeah, he's
Great
awesome,
guy.
super
Great
good guy. We've gone on trips together,
Mhm.
and so yeah, he hit me up randomly, and yeah, I'm going.
You're going.
I'm going.
Are you nervous going to Palestine or anything, or is it just another
Not
skate trip?
really.
No?
Well, it's not another skate trip, but
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, whatever. I'm doing research and shit,
Okay.
like reading up. But well, we'll see. I'm bringing out like a shitload of boards, and that's what I'm nervous about.
How many boards do you think you're bringing?
I'm hoping it doesn't get confiscated, is what I'm saying. I got like
Other
100.
customs?
Yeah, like 5 bags of boards.
5 bags?
Yeah.
What do you?
When don't just send them?
Yeah, right. They'll be there next week.
Yeah.
Um,
How many boards? Like 5 How many boards is that?
So he got a bunch of different companies to donate.
Okay.
So he got 100 boards.
You're bringing
from-
100 boards
Yeah.
to Palestine. How are you gonna?
Look, that.
How are you gonna do that?
I don't know. That I haven't really thought about yet.
No. How are you gonna get to the airport?
I got a friend who has a van.
Okay.
So, and yeah, he's gonna drive me. And then he was telling me about, because he's been there, and he was telling me stories about how, gnarly customs is gonna be.
So you may not even get the boards in.
Maybe not.
No, but
Yeah.
you're gonna try.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see.
That's
Yeah.
great. And then how long are you going for?
I'm gonna go for a week.
A week?
Yeah.
Should hit up the U.S. consulate and let them know that you're coming with all those boards. That way they can just.
Well, yeah. I mean,
And
now.
let 'em know what you're doing with
Hopefully,
them.
they know now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just refer them to this.
Yeah. U.S. consulate
Yeah.
watches a 9 Club.
Yeah.
In Palestine, they do for sure.
But good luck. I mean, that's an amazing trip, amazing
Yeah, no, it's
opportunity.
cool.
You going
Yeah.
for how long did you say?
A week. Yeah.
A week.
Yeah.
Is Kenny Reed going
Boys
to
and
be out
girls.
there?
He's out there now.
Oh, he
yeah.
is? Okay.
He's there for the whole month. Yeah.
I thought maybe he just stayed in New York. It was like, oh, okay,
He's like,
just bring some boards
Yeah,
and
you bring the
go
boards.
have fun.
Yeah, yeah. No, whatever.
He'll show up like a day. He'll be on the same flight
Yeah.
as you.
Yeah,
Just,
we'll
oh, you
see.
brought the boards.
Yeah,
Oh,
thanks
great.
for that.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
Right.
Oh man! But also too, real quick, I want to tell you, you're super into photography, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just came out with some like photography books. No?
Yeah, I've been making these little zines just on my own.
Okay.
Just for fun.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, it's fun.
Do you publish them, or how do you? I mean, do you distribute them, or
I give them to friends, and then like
Oh.
it got a little expensive, so then I thought maybe I could try to sell a few, and I was able to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a website or anything that you have them on, or?
One of those big cartel websites. Yeah.
Okay. What's it called?
Nestor Judkins, a big cartel.
Oh, Nestor Judkins. Oh, a big cartel.
There you go.
Yeah, free.
That's easy.
So I sell that, but whatever. It's like something I've been into for so long,
Yeah.
like skating, and I was just like,
Are they
wanna do it.
pictures of like what's your favorite thing to photograph? Is it skating or
just
other?
like random shit around,
Yeah.
you know, like kind of like documentarian style.
Okay.
Yeah, photojournalism-ish. Type
Oh, I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of great shit to photograph here
Yeah,
in New York.
exactly, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Where do you go skate every day?
I go to LES Park.
LES Park.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, if we're not going out skating spots, I'll go
Okay.
there and just, yeah.
Well, dude, Nestor, man, thank you so much for stopping
Yeah,
by,
of course.
dude. This has
Yeah.
been incredible.
Yeah, thank you.
Nestor Judkins, hey, have fun out there in
Thank you.
Palestine. Don't
Be
go.
safe.
Be safe.
Yeah.
Be safe. I don't really know too much about Palestine, but I can't hear myself anymore.
I'll let you know.
Thank you so much, bro. Yeah.
Thanks, Raj.
Thanks, buddy.
Who else should we bring up, man? Is the Gons here? Gons? Gons show. Maybe hopefully randomly
Hopefully he shows up.
Hopefully randomly he'd come. Let's get one of my favorite people up here. Let's get
RB.
RB.
Yeah.
RB Umali.
Oh, here he comes.
Where is he?
Get a beer ready for him.
Get a beer ready for him.
He's got one.
There he is. He's got two now. He's got two now.
Double fist.
Have a seat, RB.
What up, guys?
What is going on, man?
Oh man,
Dude, RB.
damn.
Dude, thank you so much for coming by.
Hey,
dude.
thanks
This
for
is
having me, guys.
Amazing. I mean, you're responsible for some of the most iconic New York skateboarding.
He's documented
It's-
all the 90s.
It's insane. I was definitely lucky to be where I was at
Yeah?
the time. I had no idea it was gonna be what it was. I was just out there, man.
Now, a lot of people we talk to from the 90s, like Aaron Meza or like Tim Dowling, and these people are there like, you know what? I was just in the right place at the right time. Like,
Yeah.
nobody else had a camera. I was just doing my thing, and it just kind of fell into place. Was it kind of the same with you? Or
Yeah,
was
it was. I'm surprised there weren't that many people filming at the time.
Right,
You know? Like there was
okay.
a lot of people taking pictures, but then, yeah, I was the only one with a video camera that was like focused on like really wanting to film good, because there were cameras being passed around. All the homies would pass
Sure.
cameras around, but.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I came and I was like, all right, let's make it look good.
Well, you did
yeah.
a great job of it.
Thanks.
Oh,
I was
you
definitely
look
lucky
good.
to be where I was at. You know, it's crazy. Seeing all that shit go down was
bet.
bananas, man.
I bet, but also too, like you not only like filming and stuff. Or, do you like filming? Do you like the when people call you? Raj doesn't like it. He thinks.
What do you call yourself?
Camera operator.
Camera
Operator?
You don't-
Filmer?
Filmer
Yeah,
is fine,
Filmer's
right?
fine, yeah.
It's easier to say.
Exactly.
Yeah. But also too, like you were also like when you were younger, you were like sponsored and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Screw
I
Screw
skated for
skateboards.
Screw skateboards. That was my first trip to New York City, was when I was sponsored by Screw.
Originally from Houston.
Originally from Houston, sent in a sponsor me tape, saw a little ad in Slap magazine. Mark Nardelli saw my sponsor me tape and was like, yeah, let's put him on.
Wow.
Had a few packages and stuff. It was
Okay.
cool. And then came out to New Jersey was where it was based. And then it's right in between Philadelphia and New York City. And we would go to Love Park one day, and the next day we would go to New York City. And
Wow.
first time I came to New York City, I met up with Steve Rodriguez, because he was on the team also, who
Okay.
owns Five Borough Skateboards. And he was like, yeah, get out of the PATH train, look for the Twin Towers, and walk towards it, and I'll find you.
No way.
Because we didn't have any pagers or cell phones or anything back then. So just like, all right, yeah, there they are. Let's walk. And I see this big guy coming at me with a smile on his face. And it was Steve Rodriguez. And then we stayed at his house. It was me, Jimmy Chung, Lenny Kirk, and Anthony Correa.
Wow.
All stayed at his house. And then,
Was Anthony on
Screw.
Screw too?
yeah, he was on Screw. And then, I met the Razo brothers. Like, I met all these people that I still skate with.
And you
this
were
day
only
back
out there
then.
for a little trip.
Yeah, I was there for maybe 2 weeks total.
2
Yeah.
weeks.
It was
Okay.
it was a good amount of time.
And then
yeah.
how long after did you decide to move?
When did
The
you start
next
filming?
summer. When did I? Yeah.
Were you did you start filming when you were on Screw or?
No, I started filming a little before then, I think. Yeah. Like I was filming Jeff Taylor at the skate park of Houston.
Okay.
Yeah, but
And
you were
then-
still trying to do the sponsor thing though, right? I mean,
Yeah.
you were still.
Yeah, I was filming the younger kids at the skate park of Houston. It was me
Okay.
and then the older kids like, oh, RB's filming good. Like, let's get him to film us. And I was like,
right. Were you ever like pissed that you had to film, or because you probably wanted to skate too?
Yeah,
Or
but
was
then it would balance it out. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I skated and filmed, like did it all.
Right.
Who filmed
Yeah.
you for the Screw commercials?
If it was filmed really badly, it was probably Anthony Correa.
But you said you moved out here the summer after?
Yeah, the summer after I visited,
Oh my
I
God.
had a choice to either go to USC or go to NYU
Oh.
to study film. And then USC only had a 2-year program,
Okay.
NYU had a 4-year program. And I had already like moved here and had a lot, fell in love with the city. And I was like, all right, this is what I'm going to do.
That's where you are?
And,
Yeah. Wow.
Never
so
left.
So you went to NYU?
I went to NYU.
For film.
Yeah,
Did you graduate?
I did graduate. 4 years.
Congratulations.
Got it out of the way.
Wow. Look at that, huh?
Not many skaters
Got
graduate.
an
I know.
education.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was any of your, I don't know, theses or any skate stuff? Did you?
Yeah,
submit
I
a lot
actually
of-
got a study credit for making the first mixtape video.
Shut the fuck up. Really?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So
Yeah.
you were already working for Zoo York?
I was
and
working
doing
for
all
Zoo
this?
York, 411, and Transworld already, like freshman in college.
Now, did you
Yeah.
did you think like, hey, maybe I could just quit school and focus on this now, or did you have that? Like,
I mean,
goal?
honestly, I thought I was gonna take a year off and try to skate
Okay.
and like film, and then my parents they motivated me. They're like, if you take 1 year off, you're gonna lose your momentum, and
Sure.
probably want to take 5 years off. And I was like, you know what, you're right.
Right. So you
Like, let me get it out of the way. Let me just like.
Yeah, but I feel like going to school and then trying to film these videos too is like that's a tough balance. No.
It wasn't for me at the time. I was just so psyched to be out filming. Yeah, I just wanted to be out skating all the time. Like, I would go to school and I loved what I was learning, meeting cool people, and then as soon as I could hit the streets, I was on the streets. And then you could organize your own schedule at NYU. So I had like 2 long days of class and then like 3 days off. And and I could take a trip to Boston or go to Philly or whatever, and just
Right. Well, how did you get hired at Zoo York?
So when I was in high school, I made a video in Houston, Texas, called Heads, a world premiere, and Ricky Oyola had a part in it.
How did you get?
Ricky Oyola saw the 411 video magazine retrospective I made on Houston, and he just wanted to come to Houston and skate because he's like, dude, I saw this and it looks like a rad city.
And what, he just hit you up like randomly?
I don't know how he hit us. I think he might have hit us up through South Shore Distribution, maybe.
Oh.
And then he was staying at Philip Vaughn's house. He stayed at Anthony Correa's house. And we were just like filming and skating all the time. And then he like put Anthony Correa on the flow team. So when I moved here, Anthony was already on the flow team. He brought me over. I met everyone. And I was already filming for 411 and Transworld at the time. So I was like, all right, let's link up with the guys. And actually the year before, when I was visiting and skating for Screw, I was getting really sick of Lenny Kirk and Anthony, like, how it gets on the road.
Oh, you were?
And I was like, all right, I'm going to go to Steve's house by myself and stay in the city and just like lurk by myself. And then I met up with Matt McGrath, who worked for Supreme at the time. He was like, all right, meet up with my friends Justin and Harold at Astor, and like, this RB, Films for 411, like link up with them. And yeah, it just like kind of started from there, I guess.
That was it.
Yeah.
That's the first time you met Justin and Harold?
Yeah.
Wow.
A year before I moved here, and then Harold didn't remember me a year after I left here.
He had no
He was
idea.
calling me RJ, DB, like whatever. I was like, call me whatever you want, man. Let's just
You're
go skate."
good. You're
Yeah.
good. Yeah. Man, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, like I said before, you filmed some of the most iconic New York skateboarding. Does it ever sink in? Like, did you ever think about that kind of shit?
It bugs
where-
me out.
Does it really?
Yeah, especially now seeing like this whole resurgence of the 90s and how everyone's saying like that is the golden era.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah,
You must get hit up constantly for people looking for just old footage.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Seriously.
You probably need like an intern to go through all that shit.
Yeah, I've been going through my archives lately, actually.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I dug them all out of the
Do you have
crates.
everything digitized?
Not everything, and I wish I was a lot more organized with my stuff. And I think I need to go out to San Diego to visit Jamie Owens at Transworld and go through the.
Dude, I went through those.
Yeah? How was it
boxes.
over there?
It's fucking psycho. I had
Really?
one for a clip of Cairo for this piece
Oh,
of video
damn.
in Cairo, and like.
I just know, like, just give me the high 8 section. I know what my handwriting looked like. Let me just.
What the problem is,
Find
like they wrote all these numbers over everyone's.
Right, yeah, the V151 or whatever it is. Yeah, I
so
remember
it's, like,
those.
really tough to like find anyone's tapes.
Oh, man. Well, I have to take a trip out there and then
Good luck.
I'll visit you guys in LA
Do
after
they
that.
have all the tape? Or you have? Do you,
I was
you have a
wondering.
lot?
I have a lot of them,
Okay.
but back in the day, we couldn't, you couldn't firewire stuff or you couldn't send it over the internet. You send, and they're like, oh no, like,
A VHS
don't send the
tape or-
original, like,
Yeah.
send them a dub, but like, oh no, it's for this video, like, give them the master, like.
Yeah, but you don't
Oh,
want to
man.
give away, Matt. Do you?
You did back
did.
then. Yeah,
you had no
back then you
idea.
did. Like
had
you're
no
like you didn't want to lose a generation like of copying it.
There
You
were
lose-
thousands and thousands of tapes at Transworld because they own all the 411 archives.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's not organized at all. It's just in boxes in a
jeez.
warehouse.
RB, you need like a month.
I might
down
need a
there.
month in there.
That
yeah.
sounds fun though.
It took
I'd
me
look
like
for
4
all
hours
those
to
Yeah.
find one tape.
I might need some interns for
I can
hire.
help you. I will definitely
Yes.
help you, dude.
But you know the,
right.
the
Got some
couple
help out here.
hands, couple hands. But I mean, like those tapes will eventually just disintegrate, right? And they'll just
Don't say that. I'm hoping.
RB. I'm just
Also
saying,
there.
like you got to digitize these things.
Yeah, you're
man.
right.
What was the Raj will help you? What was the? Was there anything that stuck out in your mind about like the '90s and like filming with like Harold or like any of these New York Gino
There's
or
a million
Keenan
Harold
or
stories.
I mean, you know, is there anything? Like I said, there probably is a million.
There's a
but
lot.
Yeah.
Is there anything? Just
Every
that
day
just-
was just like, especially
day.
with Harold, every day was like an adventure.
An adventure.
Like no matter where we were, it wasn't even just in the city. Like it could be in the city at night or like in Michigan somewhere on a tour. Like he'll just make something happen.
He'll make it happen.
out of anything. Like
Fun adventures, or could they
not
be a
fun.
little
Not fun at the
sketchy?
time.
No.
A little annoying at the time, but then
Okay,
looking back
okay.
at it now, it's like the best times I ever had.
The best times.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Like the worst trip ever until you get home. You're like, oh.
Like who did you start filming with in the beginning? Like when you first moved here?
When I first
Was
moved
it-
here, Lenny Kirk was staying out here.
Okay.
And then I would meet up with Javier Nunez and Maurice Key.
Wow.
And
Little kids.
Did you film
Yeah.
Maurice fall in the street?
yeah.
Oh,
my
no way.
gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, with Trilogy, right?
Yeah, in Trilogy. Yeah. And I was really hyped to get footage in Trilogy because like I loved the world videos, like
Right.
big fan of Socrates and
Yeah.
Schlossback and all that. So I was like, oh, I'm going to film this kid for the world video. I'm psyched. Let's go get it.
Dude,
Yeah. So I was like out there every day with those guys.
I love it, man. You and Retta must have been going out a lot, right? To shoot.
First it
to
was
shoot.
Dimitri and I, and then
Dimitri.
Retta and I. Yeah.
Okay.
Retta was in Atlanta at chiropractor college back then. And then I remember when, Retta,
If you need to be aligned, Brad can help you.
yeah, he
that
will
sounds
like.
I don't want. I don't want to get
in
aligned
Atlanta
by
at chiropractor
yeah,
college.
I don't want to get aligned by Retta.
And then Dimitri and I were partners in crime for the first like year or two that I was here.
okay.
And then Dimitri moved to LA to work for Big Brother. And then Retta, I don't know, Sammy Glexman was a little bit in between before.
Okay.
Yeah, Sammy Glexman,
Yeah.
got to shout him out. His photos are amazing right now too. At SDJ on Instagram.
Okay.
And then Retta came in town, and I remember I was filming Spencer Fujimoto frontside 180 at Seaport. When I first met Retta, and I was like, I can't stand this guy.
You
He's
can't-
so annoying.
So,
This guy
I think
won't
everyone has the
stop
same
talking.
story.
right.
Like, oh, shut the fuck up. Just like. And then now I love him. He's one of my best friends.
Of course.
Yeah.
Right,
And we have a project in the works too. That.
Right now, you have something going on.
Yeah, Retta and I got something in the works. So, yeah, it should be pretty
90
cool.
shoe.
Yeah.
What is it? What is it? Can we?
It's
little
something
what do we got?
about the golden era. That's all I can say.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, a little something on the golden era.
Because, like I said, I was going to say, like you guys were probably, filming and shooting at the same time.
Yeah.
Was there?
So it's like we have
Would you guys
we're
butt
sitting on
heads?
all this stuff like that we've shot, and looking back at it now, I'm like, man, I wish I would have just been filming all the time, like in between
all the lifestyle
tries.
stuff
Yeah,
and
like
everything.
Right.
back then it was just I only wanted tricks and like I don't want to waste any tape because
yeah. That was the thing. The tapes. I mean,
Document it all,
I think
I have
even
a 60-minute tape to last me like a week.
Sure.
So-
Yeah. I think
They're
even
expensive, that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think even Meza was saying the same thing.
Oh,
Like
yeah?
he never was filming like dudes
Yeah.
just sitting
You
next
were
to
a
him.
kid trying
and
to
stuff.
buy like high 8 tapes or
Yeah.
whatever.
They were
You
like
have no money.
$25. Like
Yeah.
that's a lot.
It's a lot.
$25 lasted me a weekend for
Right.
sure.
Would you and Red ever like butt heads of like getting in angles and different?
No, Retta was
ways,
always
or-
cool.
Yeah?
Yeah. And a couple times he would blow some photos and I'd bust his balls for
yeah.
it just because he's always busting
Red like
everyone's
getting their
balls.
fisheye all the time.
Yeah. And then I think actually Meza I think told Red is like, yo, tell RB to chill a little bit because there's this sequence of Rodney Torres doing a nose grind nollie flip and I'm just so like
It's
all up
popping
in there.
there.
Yeah. I'm all up in the fucking sequence and
It's a dance.
he never told me.
It is a
yeah.
dance,
You know,
right.
he never. Retta always looked out. Umali was like really picky. He was the first one that was like, "Hey, could you like not do that with your movement?" I'm like,
Really?
"Yeah."
But you're like I'm trying to do the same thing as
yeah,
you, bro. I'm trying to capture
but
this
it's-
moment.
Yeah, but there's
you need to work
room for all of
together,
us.
though.
Yeah, there's room for all of us to get it
course,
done.
of
You know.
course. Right. You ever
Doesn't
get
blow the
double
shot.
angles with RB, Raj?
I think I've been in your shots a few times.
Yeah.
There was that one time at the Banks, Ryan Gallant was hard flipping up the air gap, and you're like, "Yeah, I just got you all in my shot," because I was like,
Oh, in that commerce strip, yeah.
"Yeah."
Oh man.
Oh, good.
But yeah, I had him giving me stuff for EST back in the day.
Oh, that's right, EST.
Yeah.
So EST was like a almost like 4-in-1 of the East Coast.
That was my
right?
version of 4-in-1. Yeah.
Okay, but you only did like 7 or 8 like.
Not even 3 or 4. No, 4. Yeah, we did 4.
4.
3 on VHS and 1 on DVD.
What happened? Too hard? Too much work? What was going on with that?
Well, Zoo York was paying for it at the time, and I for the first 3 episodes, they were paying all the other filmers to help me film for this.
Okay.
And like, so I was getting like really good footage from people. And then for the fourth issue that came out, they were like, we don't want to pay for footage that's not Zoo York writers. And I was like, dude, we already put out this video. Now you're going to tell me this? Now I look like such an asshole. And thankfully everyone was forgiving about, that last issue. But I was like, if you guys aren't going to fund it, like, yeah.
So they had already gotten the footage. You'd already put it together, and then they said they didn't want to pay.
It literally was already in print and like out there.
No way.
Damn.
Well, I mean, how much would something like that cost? Like, how much would they have to pay for filmers?
What were you paying, like $40 a clip?
Yeah, like $40 a clip.
that
Yeah,
adds
not
up.
that much,
That
but it added up. Yeah,
It adds up.
Yeah, it would be
Sure.
like maybe $5,000 a video or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But you
not
would think
that much.
that they would get that back.
Exactly.
though.
Yeah, like, and it was like
You know,
a
but-
Zoo York highlighted 411 throughout the whole thing.
Right.
You know.
Wow.
Yeah. But it was a good run, and
Yeah.
everyone was like, "Oh, bring it back." But with this day and age of Instagram, you can't bring it back. It was what
You
it
could
was.
start an Instagram called EST.
Yeah, that'd be tight. You can
I'm
just put all
good.
those clips back out too, though.
All East Coast.
yeah.
He said he's good.
Yeah,
You can just
now-
repost people's
Now
shit.
now I'm recycling shit like all day. Like,
Dude, the line of Kalis did the front blunt and then Trey flipped down the stairs at City Hall.
oh yeah, I think Bill Sturbeck filmed that.
Well, I
Bill
still
gave
wouldn't-
me so much good footage back then.
Yeah.
Oh, Bill was
Can't believe,
getting
Bill held
Roger
it down
gave
for me
you
in
footage
Philly.
too,
Roger
right?
held it down for me in Boston.
gold.
Yeah?
Josh Stewart held it down for me in Tampa. Like I had a
Wow.
army of like the best filmers back then. Before everyone was doing their own thing.
You guys could have killed it.
I think we did it. We had a good run.
You had a good run.
Yeah.
For
They limited
okay.
themselves.
Yeah, like it was good.
I think you filmed a clip of me.
I did
At
film a
Sea-
clip
at
of you.
Sea- was
When
it
you- when you-
Seaport or
at
no?
Seaport? Yeah,
Yeah.
when you visited New York with your little friend Alex.
Yeah.
He was babysitting.
Steven, yeah, I was babysitting. I was a nanny.
Yeah.
But
What'd you do?
Nollie Heel over
straight
the
nollie heeled over the Seaport bench. Yeah.
Seaport bench, right?
I think he did
Yeah.
something on this like outledge too, like a 3-star out.
Probably
nose
probably
grind.
nose
Yeah,
grind. or
yeah, he knows
something.
grind is a lot. That's right.
What do you want from me?
Yeah, it wasn't
What do you want
the
from
Santa Monica courthouse nose grind, but it was
Hey,
it was
hey,
good.
Hey, I was having fun back then, though. I was tripping though because we were out skating with you and Retta, and here's RB filming a clip of me. I was like, whoa, this is crazy.
Were you on chocolate at that point?
Yeah, listen
I
had
think
already
so.
been
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
I was
I
like,
think
I already
so,
knew who he
yeah.
was, so I was like,
Right.
yeah, this guy's sick.
Yeah,
Let's
thank
get
you,
it.
bro. Thank you. And also, we've done like Red Bull Seek and Destroys.
We were on the
with-
winning team together. Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah. we won that
You want
shit.
hot chocolate too?
No, I wasn't on hot chocolate.
No.
But so I can't wait to see what you and Retta are doing, dude. You know what? This just reminds me, like you have to come on our show in LA. You got to
Yes.
come back.
All right,
Please.
yeah.
You got to have a full episode, dude, because
I'm coming.
We could sit here for 3, 4, 5, 6
Okay.
hours talking.
The month after I get out of the 411 archives, I'm gonna trek up to LA. and visit you
You'll be
guys.
tired. You'll be tired.
My
you don't want
finger's gonna be all dusty.
You don't want anything to do with skating after you do that shit.
Oh, you already know we're skaters for life, man. We can't get out of this.
I know. No, but seriously, any other quick little stories maybe of Harold or Gino or anybody that?
Oh man, like
I mean, I know it's weird.
I might have to. Yeah, I might have to save this for the next time because there's a lot. Yeah, I don't even know where to go. Oh, Robbie Gangemi. Well, basically, Gangemi. Oh man.
I think that's
Yeah,
what
Robbie
it was, right?
Robbie didn't like me for the longest time.
He didn't like you.
Yeah, I think for the whole filming of the mixtape video, I think he was like, I would hear about him like talking shit about me behind my back.
Really?
And then he finally gave me props like after Peep This came out. He's like, yo, I like the way you filmed that. Like,
Oh,
thanks.
yeah?
And then I had to throw a craze with him a couple nights too.
But why didn't he like you? Was it just because you guys were trying to film something and he wasn't into it, or what
just-
was the deal there?
I don't know. I
Robbie
wasn't.
was
I wasn't
tough to
from New
work
York.
with back then.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, I wasn't
Oh,
from
see,
New
I
York
don't
at the time. Yeah, I just moved here from Texas, and yeah,
What's the proudest video you think you did?
I would say mixtape or Peep This.
Mixtape or people?
Yeah, my first 2 VHS videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you had to pick one of those, which one?
Well, I'd say mixtape. Just
Mixtape,
'cause-
yeah.
But it was a collaboration. That wasn't just me. There was like
Yeah, but
a lot of
still
people
though,
involved with that
it's a
one.
project that you were, like that's fucking rad.
Yeah, it's crazy how many people still ask me for copies of that.
To this day. Do you have any?
Yeah, I got one right here.
You got Where'd it go? There it is.
What happened with that, though? Was a cease and desist on that or something?
Well, there was no way we could get the rights to all the instrumentals that the rappers freestyled over.
Oh.
Like, we had the blessing of Stretch Armstrong and Bobbito for their show, but I don't think the rappers even, like,
Who shot all
said
the stuff
anything.
inside the studio? Was that Eli or?
I shot the newer stuff and Eli shot the old stuff. Yeah.
What was it?
But,
Vinny Ponte
I
was
think
saying.
it's Vinny Ponte, yeah.
Vinny Ponte, he said he saw someone.
Yeah. Vinny Ponte apparently saw Diamond D at like a Fat Beats record signing. It's like, hey, Diamond D, I skate to you. He's like, what? It's like, no, I skate to you in this video. He had no idea. But I think the video had already we'd already made more than double the amount of copies that we thought we were gonna make. Already sold out, and
So Diamond D was like, yeah, I gotta. He looked into it.
he didn't even know like what. Yeah, they were worried about the whole Wu-Tang Clan showing up at the office, just like knocking on the door.
Could you imagine?
Yeah, that would be pretty scary.
Yeah. I mean, such good times, man.
It was a crazy era.
Seriously.
Boombox was that?
We bought that on 14th Street, like right around the corner from Zoo at the time, and we decorated like.
Do you still have it?
I have a few of those now because my friend Dash, who works for Lasonic, they were all big fans of the Zoo York video, and then his fiance is like really good friends with my wife, and I have like so many of those boomboxes now, and
Really?
like all these colors. Yeah.
Didn't you put all the music in that on like Spotify or something recently? Or?
Oh yeah. Recently, I found a mini disc that had the soundtrack. Before the whole soundtrack was even like mastered, without all the skate sounds, and I put it up on my Vimeo channel.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, and there's a link to download it if you want to rock out to that.
No way. I know Kelly's going to download, listen to it in his car.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Man. So, mixtape, huh? That's your that's your fave.
Yeah, that's up there.
A lot of people's faves.
Yeah, mixtape's out there. I like the first EST also. I'm proud of that one.
Yeah.
Vicious Cycle, I'm really proud of.
Vicious Cycle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I like the videos that just had everybody in it. Like,
Right.
Mixtape was a Zoo York video, but it had everyone in it. Like, it was still just like.
That's
the
one thing
first
I've
one.
always noticed about you. You will always put everybody in there. Or something like you never
Yeah.
picky. Like fuck it, put it in there.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Yeah.
we were all boys at the time.
Yeah.
There
It was
you
a
go.
different scene at the time, and we were all just like brothers.
I wish I could have made it into a mixtape or something, you know?
You got in the EST.
I know.
Yeah.
Well,
That was my mixtape.
that was your...
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like my later version mixtape.
Yeah. Man, RB, man. Look at this. Sitting here with a legend, huh? How do you
Jeez,
feel,
you guys
Raj, sitting
see.
here next to this guy? Huh?
Oh, man.
Nervous?
Dude. No, I love this dude.
Okay.
We all do our thing here.
Just making sure. No, I know. I know. No, but seriously, RB, you have to come back. When you're in LA,
Yes.
please stop by because
coming.
we would love to just kick it, shoot the shit.
And go deep.
Yeah, deep dive, you know?
All right. Yeah, let's get it.
Man. RB Umali, everybody, huh?
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so
love you guys.
much for
Yeah.
coming by. Just spit on the table.
You get a
I'll see you in LA.
Oh, RB, let me give you a gift. I forgot to give Frankie. I forgot to give Frankie a T-shirt. There you go. Large, RB.
Sure. Thanks so much,
There
Chris.
you go, bro. Make sure you Instagram.
Yeah, guys.
A lot of people out here, Raj. A lot of people. You saw Mark Johnson's out there.
Felipe.
Saw Felipe Gustavo. Saw Spencer Fujimoto. He gave me a chain.
Oh, you got
Oh, sick.
Gave me a El Senor chain.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Let's bring out our next guest. People know him as Ian from Jankum. But let's bring out Ian Michna. Ian Michna.
He's coming.
Is he coming?
Yeah.
Tell him to hurry up.
the young assassin.
He's got a lot of friends, you know. He's
He knows people.
Yeah.
You know. There he is. Hey, what's up, bro?
Would you like
Oh,
to-
Raj, give him a beer.
Yeah. Yo.
Do you drink or is it do you want a non-alcoholic one?
Regs is fine.
Regs? Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
Ian Michna.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ian from Jenkin. That's
Yes.
what people know you as.
Probably.
Yeah.
Or they just know like, oh, that's the Jenkum guy, or
Jenkum.
just Jenkum.
Yeah.
I feel like people in the industry are a little scared of you.
For what? I'm mellow, dude.
I know you're mellow, but
You're mellow in person.
like Al Boga used to call you like the young assassin or something like that.
He's French. I don't know. Whatever. It's like a whole thing. I don't know.
Right.
You know, he's got his own world over there. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
what is a Jenkum?
A Jenkum.
You know what
Yeah.
Jenkum is?
No, I have no idea what Jenkum is.
It's a drug,
okay.
purported like kind of fake drug, kind of real drug, where you take a shit and you take a piss in a bottle, and you let it ferment in the sun for like probably a month. You need, and you put a balloon on top. And the science behind it is the gas is supposed to rise up, and the balloon inhales, and then you just take that and huff
There's
it.
a science behind that?
Yeah, it's
so you're
complex stuff.
What the?
You're inhaling the gas.
You're inhaling the gas of your shit. Yeah.
You ever tried that, Kelly?
Not yet.
No.
No,
Yeah.
I haven't thought about it.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's...
What do I do this weekend?
Let's try to party this weekend.
I know Raj does it every night.
Yeah.
but-
Well, it takes a month to get a good batch, so you
a
might have to
bunch of
wait.
Jenkum in here.
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
One day is not
how
enough.
the hell did you hear about this? And you were like, that sounds like a good magazine online thing.
Well,
Like, what was that? Yeah.
Well, we had a house upstate. It was like a normal skate house, and how normal skate houses are, they're just like completely trash. You know,
Sure.
like you're throwing a party, everything's getting destroyed, and you just like love it.
Right.
And people would come over, and we were just like, yeah, it's the Jenkum house. And then that eventually became like the Jenkum Palace, because why not?
Okay.
And then
Living like royalty.
yeah, I guess just shit royalty. And then
It smells like a Jenkum in here.
yeah, it was like it just became a thing, and then, but it was also interesting because like it wasn't a real drug until media started reporting on it and saying it was a real drug.
Oh.
So like Fox News jumped the gun and was like, Jenkum's taking over America. The kids are just huffing their shit. And then like, I'm like, is this even real? Like no one is actually doing this. I mean, I'm sure there were 4 people.
Sure.
But they said it was like an epidemic across America. And I was like, this is genius. I got to go with that.
Is it illegal? Is it
No,
illegal?
you're
to
huffing your
huff
shit.
I know. I don't know. Maybe
No one's
it's
going to
illegal.
step in when you're taking a Duke and be like, get that out of here.
You never
Yeah,
know.
you're under
Yeah.
arrest.
Right.
Yeah,
There's a
yeah.
lot of weird shit Raj does in his house.
I
that
believe
he should
it.
be arrested for. But
I believe that. Yeah, for sure.
So then you just eventually it's true. I've
Yeah.
walked in on
I'm a
him
strange guy,
doing
yes.
some crazy
Yes.
shit.
Hell yeah.
So Jenkum, you just decided like, okay, this is great. I want to create like it's an online magazine.
Yeah.
You know, an online. It's a website. What was the thinking behind that?
I think it's like, you know, I was like super young at the time, and I just wanted to like kind of like explore my own stories and do it and like kind of have like a different voice than what was out there, because what was out there was like pretty bad for the most part, like 95%.
Okay.
Oh, pretty vanilla.
Yeah, it was all super vanilla. There was like no like kind of younger voice that wasn't like dude, skate mags used to have like holiday gift guide, like check out these boards. I'm like, dude, that's 20 pages of the mag I just spent $7 on.
Right.
And it's a CCS catalog.
Yeah.
I'm like, if you're over 13, this is garbage.
This is
you know?
garbage.
Yeah.
Right.
So it started with just kind of like figuring stuff out on my own. Like, hey, I'm gonna go. Like, honestly, I used to lie. I used to say I worked for the school newspaper at college,
Okay.
and I didn't work for the school newspaper. And I would just hit up like random people I was interested in. Like, I think one of the first guys was like Narako, because I was like a fan of his writing and Big Brother.
Great
And I was just
guy,
like, hey, I want to do it for the school newspaper. He's like, oh yeah, I'm always down to support the kids. I'm like, oh shit.
You didn't tell him.
No, I know. I told him I wrote for this newspaper, and I did the interview, and then it didn't get published anywhere. I just wanted to talk to Chris Narako. So like that was the hack, and I just kept that going, and no one asked to see the final product, or like I'd send them the draft.
Were you like recording the story? Like,
I know.
the
Yeah, I would
conversations?
call them on Skype.
Okay.
Yeah, I would. Well, the OG version was like, you open up GarageBand and you hold your cell phone to GarageBand, and you're like, yeah, that's cool, and then, like recording like
Wow.
super gangster style.
Okay.
And then you transcribe it and blah blah blah.
Sure.
Then I found out about what did I find out about? Oh, Skype. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that's how that happened.
Okay.
Yeah, and I have all my I've probably done maybe like 200 or 300 interviews, and I have all of them on audio. So I got to
way.
figure out something to do with them at some point.
Oh, you haven't even. These are ones you haven't even published.
No, I'm not that good. No, they're all published.
Oh, okay.
But
even the Narako one you published eventually.
I did. Some of them like were lost in transit, and like some I took down because they were just trash.
Okay.
And I also like contributed to other wherever I could contribute to. I just sent them stuff.
Okay.
And most people didn't publish it, so yeah.
So, but Jenkum took a little while for it to like pop off, right? How many years did it take before you really gained traction and you were like, whoa, maybe people are like interested in this?
When did you
like,
get your first sponsor?
Oh,
Or
It's kind of like that.
advertiser?
yeah.
I mean, officially we started in 2011.
Okay.
But I was like working probably a year before that, trying to like figure out what this thing was, and I didn't really know anything about what I was doing. Like I programmed the site on my own, just like I worked at the computer lab, classic college job, and I was like, well, if I can teach myself how to program this site, at least they're paying me for the time I'm at this computer lab. Like my job was just to like fix printers and shit, which I had no idea what I was doing anyway.
Right.
Were you doing like all WordPress or?
Yeah, I was doing WordPress.
WordPress, okay.
It was just like plug and play stuff.
But I mean, like, how long did it take you to kind of realize that like people were paying attention to this, and like you're like, oh, this maybe I have something.
You're
here.
right. I kind of got lucky, to be honest, right in the beginning, because I only had like before I launched, I'm like, oh, I should probably have like 10 articles, like just some random number. So I pre-wrote all this content for it, 10 articles, and one of them was an interview with Jeremy Rogers. And at that time, he just quit rapping, and he was like kind of like regarded as a kook in the industry. Quit skating for rapping.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, okay. No one's talking to this dude, so I'm gonna hit him up on Twitter and be like, do you want to do an interview?
Right.
And Jeremy's great because he doesn't need like a proof of concept. Like you don't need to be transworld. He's just like, I'm down for whatever.
Sure.
Yeah. So he talked to me, and I was like super nervous, and I got pretty drunk before the interview.
Okay.
And I asked him, and I just asked him like questions you would want to know about Jeremy, like with all his claims about like fucking a million girls and this and that, the other thing. And I was like, and he rolled with it, you know? And so I published that, and regardless of how big or small the site was, it ended up in like Slap, and then Slap ends up here, and then that.
Okay.
Next thing you know, it's like, oh, it's on this random blog.
Right.
And that was really cool because I was like, oh, proof of concept, like it's a thing now.
Yeah.
But then I realized like, oh, I have to do this again and again and again and again, or it's nothing, you know?
Right.
And you show up on the Slap message board or.
Yeah, well, at that point, I'm like, okay, so what do I do now? And people are like, yo, you got to do more. And then like I was like,
you
how
kind
often?
Of found your niche, right?
Kind
You're
of.
like,
It
oh,
was,
I might have something here.
Yeah, I think it was like I still didn't feel like it was anything, but I felt like okay, it could be something. Like more than 10 people went on the website, you know, and that was good enough for me.
That was good.
Yeah, I think for the Rogers interview, it was like probably like 10,000 views, which is a lot.
Did you go into it thinking
That's
like it would eventually be a job?
No, I was like bar backing. I was doing shitty jobs and just doing this at all hours when I got off work.
Okay.
Like at all times, like basically training just to work more. Like I would like work, I would max out, I'd wake up super early, then max out around like 3 or 4 and be like really fried, and then go skate or like go to the gym.
Right.
And then after that, you kind of get a new wind.
Yeah.
And then I go there and just like keep it going. But I didn't think it would be a job, and it didn't become a job till maybe 4 years later.
Was Big Brother magazine like a influence? Because I feel
sure.
like you guys kind of had some type of similar.
Yeah,
thing
Big
going.
Brother for sure. I mean, I'm a big Howard Stern fan.
Okay.
I got that.
As well.
Yeah.
Huge.
My brother's
Yeah.
a little older, so he introed me to all the cool stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Howard Stern, Big Brother. I didn't find out about National Lampoon till recently. They had a doc on Netflix, but it's like the same exact mentality. Mad Magazine.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted just like a more adult-themed skateboard magazine.
Sure.
Because I just felt that the stuff was like almost like a diss. Some of the mags, it was just like there was nothing there, you know.
Do you ever write something for Jenkum and be like, I can't put this out because I don't want to fucking diss this company or diss this person so bad?
In the beginning, I mean, that's always the case. Like every day we have that conversation.
Oh, do
like,
you?
Like kind of
You,
like,
like, walk the line
Well,
a
I have
little
to
bit?
think about the ramifications of anything we publish, of course.
Yeah.
So,
Because skaters will, when you're alone, you talk shit and you'll
Yeah.
roast someone super hard.
right.
And you guys are kind of like walking that line of like,
Right.
I'm gonna roast this guy.
Well, you're right.
You know, but
Well, you have to do that's the tough thing. And in the beginning, I didn't give a shit because I didn't know anyone, and I'm in a bubble in New York. So I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, they can fly here and punch me in the face, and it's probably worth it at that point because
Yeah.
it's just good. It's good press,
it's,
you know.
it's a good story to tell.
Yeah, but now, like, since I've met people and know more people, we have to make those decisions more wisely.
Right.
And I think I just am more careful about who I'm gonna make fun of.
Yeah.
Like if I'm gonna make fun of like, especially brands like Monster is a fucking trash brand.
Okay.
Fucking Skull Candy, straight trash. Terrible headphones.
Right.
Whack Team.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, those are my enemies. Like fuck them. You know.
Sure.
So, yeah.
But then there's that whole like,
Just go with it.
but at least
Dude,
there's
garbage.
skateboarding in some way. And,
What's that?
but at least they're supporting skateboarding in some way. Like some of the
that's-
riders are getting a very
That's
good
true,
paycheck.
but that's
you know?
like the nice democratic way
Yeah.
of like skating, you know? Like, oh yeah, they're supporting. They are supporting, but they're also just kind of like culture vulture whack,
Yeah.
like
Sure,
just
sure.
They're not. They don't like bring out. They don't represent skating what I'm attracted to about skating.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's a fine line. You gotta like.
You got to
kinda-
pick your battles
you
more
gotta pick a
wisely.
battle, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Or eventually, think you're just gonna, get like it'll end if you make fun of everyone. It's gonna end at some point.
Yeah.
Is there
you
someone
know.
in skateboarding you think needs to get the fuck out right now?
I mean, it's like probably half the pros out. Like that's just the honest.
I'm talking brands.
Oh, brands.
You want to clean the industry out.
No, but let's be honest. Like, dude, if you want people to have a living and make a living off skateboarding, there's way too many participants in skateboarding.
Sure.
And that can be across, I like media. That can be like
that's brands
skateboarders,
as well.
brands.
Yeah.
I mean, dude. This gets tricky.
Well,
I love to throw more brands under the bus, but those two I'll stick by.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but it is tough these days though, with so many brands, and we can create a brand right now.
We
and
can, but
Instagram and buy some boards and start
dude,
selling
there's
it.
way too many brands.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we just take the whole industry, slice it in half, and then just fucking move it to a new island.
Even if you slice it in half, there would still be like thousands of brands.
Well, I mean, you also have to consider what constitutes a brand at some point.
Sure.
It's like, is an Instagram with 5,000 followers and no one's getting paid? Or is it like a brand that is like owned by Dwindle, or is it a brand just like a passion project?
Well, I mean, there's brands out there that have 5,000 followers that are taking money from other skaters.
It just waters down
Like
everything. And I like the like creative expression about it.
Yeah.
Like, hey, everyone can do their own thing, and that's super rad. And like the localization of it is great.
Sure. Yeah,
but
absolutely.
what I like about skateboarding is like the heroes and like the really fun stories about like, you know, an Andrew Reynolds or a Fred Gall. And I just think like in the future, that's going to be harder and harder to do.
Yeah.
I almost see like skating now as like this kind of like post-pro world where it's, you have the street league guys and you have a couple lone street skaters that can pull it off, like a I Shot or Zion Wright or something. And then everyone else is just, yeah, that's true. But they can kind of toe the line.
Yeah.
Whereas everyone else is kind of fucked, I feel like.
Yeah.
And I don't know, maybe they can tell me, but that's
like, how do you think they're fucked? Like, what do you mean?
It's just so you're like fighting for these 5 sponsors.
Yeah.
You know the 5 sponsors.
Yeah.
All like the shoe brands and whatever else, or like your Monster Energy or whatever. And that's how you make a living. And besides that, then you're just busting your ass for so little. And I feel like that everyone just deserves so much more, especially for their talent and ability.
Sure.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's just harsh. Yeah. Damn. Thank you guys.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's great. How old are you?
29.
You speak very well. You're
thank
very.
you.
Are you educated? Do you go to graduate? Do you go to school?
Homeschool.
I'm asking.
Hi, homeschool, man. Alex Olsen style.
Seriously,
Yeah,
homeschool.
Scientology, the whole gamut.
Oh, come on. Come on, bro. No, seriously, did you go to college or did
Yeah,
you?
I went to the Jenkem house was a college house.
Oh, it was.
Yeah, so that was upstate in New Paltz, New York, near Poughkeepsie, and yeah, that was the skate house, you know. And I'm trying to like
your frat?
the dream. Yeah, that was the skate frat, you know.
Study the science of
Alphabet
Jenkem.
Dude, we made some on our front lawn. We do. I have footage. I got to release it. This is a true story. No one really. We got close to huffing it, but. But it was like kind of a tall order.
You should have just tried it.
I mean,
if you're doing this whole Jenkem thing,
people got near it and they started throwing up pretty quickly. Yeah, my one buddy started dry heaving.
What about Jenkem on acid? I mean, you've done Street League on acid.
Let's just do one thing at a time, you know?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. We haven't done Jenkem yet, so why would we do it on acid, you know?
I mean,
order of
roll with
operations.
the theme. You got the street.
Right.
Is that the only thing you've done on acid? No, you didn't do it.
I didn't do it.
No, but you did. You went to Street League.
So I found
somebody took acid.
The dude.
How did that go?
The dude who I found to do acid at Street League, I didn't know at all. I put out like a call on Jenkem, like, "Hey, do you want to do acid or something?" I don't remember. And this dude hit me up and he's like, "Yeah, I'm down." I'm like, "Okay." I got to make sure this dude is mentally sane because I don't want to be blamed for this dude like streaking across Street League. And they're like, "Who the fuck brought this guy?"
Right.
Funny as fuck.
Right. But you never know. And people have also like, you don't know what it can trigger mentally.
Oh my God. Right.
So I met him and I screened him before Street League. I'm like, "Hey, let's just have a coffee, you know, before." And I'm like, "Hey man, you okay? Like I asked him like, "Hey, are you on any meds? Like, is everything cool?"
You did an interview with the guy that was going to do acid.
I didn't want him to go fucking mental.
Right.
And then he's like, "Yeah, I'm down. I do acid all the time." I'm like, "That's even worse." So yeah, we get him there and he starts doing it. And then I have my friend Richard was filming. And he was boring. It was pretty boring. He's just like, "Yeah, I'm tripping." I'm like, "This is terrible footage. Like, you got to do something crazier." So I'm like, "Yeah, hit another dose." Yeah. So he doubles down.
Wow.
And and then he started kind of like and then I was just like, "Zoom in on his eyes, dude. That's all we need." Yeah. And then Richard just keeps zooming on this dude's face. And he's bugging out, and it worked out. That was like a big win for us.
It was a lot of
That's when I really started paying attention to you guys.
That's all I heard about it.
Yeah, it was a win. I don't think Vice was super hyped because they had like an on acid series.
Oh, they
but
did?
we're like,
Oh.
"Yeah, we're ripping you off. I don't give a fuck. Like, you're not going to Street League."
Did you get it? Did you get?
version.
Did you get any backlash from it? Was it any? Was anybody like,
I
you
think
guys are bad? Like this isn't good.
Well, no, I actually got a gig off at we worked with Street League the next year, honestly.
Wow,
yeah.
really?
Well, they saw the amount of views and they saw that they're like, oh, we need like more eyeballs on this really boring event.
Yeah.
So they were like, I'm just speaking the truth here, you guys. What's going on?
They do need to liven it up a bit.
Right, no, so it was, so they were like, okay, let's bring in this Jenkum guy and like give him a small budget and see what he can do. And I kind of ran out of that one trick pony of the acid thing. Oh, yeah. So like every time I'm going to Street League, I'm just in the back, just racking my brain. I'm like, what can we do?
Crack.
What can we do?
Right.
Like I can't do more drugs because that's boring.
Sure.
And so like one time, like I put pebbles on the course of Street League and that was a segment. Like I didn't really, but like I pretended to sabotage Nyjah. Another time, I don't know, we just came up with like dumb storylines. And like that's where Zigram came out too, like Shane O'Neill being a robot and all that.
Okay,
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Did you still work with them or no?
Yeah, we worked with them for 3 years.
Oh, yeah?
And then I think they're kind of doing their own thing.
Okay.
But like people, that was an interesting one because Street League does not fall in line with Jenkum at all. But I was like, it's kind of a challenge. They're willing to support.
Yeah.
And the access was crazy. Like pretty much, those guys are all like Hollywood A-listers in terms of the skate world.
Uh-huh.
And like people would be like, they give us complete access, and I'd never interviewed a lot of those guys before. They're like, "Hey, meet P-Rod. You should do something with him." I'm like, "Oh shit!" Like, I got nothing, but like,
P-Rod, you want to do acid?
yeah. It was like it was really cool because the PR company would push it.
Yeah, zoom in on P-Rod's eyes.
Yeah. Dude, whatever it takes, man. Yeah.
No, but I mean, it's great what you do. You guys have fun. Now, how does Jenkum like go and make money? Like, how do you guys make a living doing this?
Right.
I think it's tough these days, right? I mean, you're a website,
right?
How do you go about it?
It's changed a lot through the years. Like we've been doing our thing for, I think this is our 7th or 8th year.
Okay.
But was that feedback? You hear that?
Yeah, like a little feedback right now.
Yeah.
But how do you make money? How do you go about
so mostly it started in the beginning with display like banner ads, like those annoying pop-ups you see.
Sure.
I'm sorry, everybody, but it paid the bills.
Right.
Yeah, like just ads you see.
Okay.
Then now we're doing kind of like a little bit of everything. We just did a block party. We're doing events.
Yeah,
we're
you did a block party here in New York.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
that's pretty huge.
Thank you. Yeah, it was the turnout was great.
That's
It was,
amazing.
I mean, we had definitely over 1,000 people, which is huge.
Wow.
For a skate event. And
Okay.
so we're doing that. We do a lot of like kind of like partnerships and like tours. Like we did a tour with Levi's. We did a tour with with Converse. Yeah, and like so what we're doing now is like you do one aspect and then you do like a zine to go with it and you do a couple like things to kind of make it a fuller package and like a real partnership.
Right.
Not just like, hey, we're sponsoring you and we put our logo in the front.
Well, that's the thing too. With like, was it hard for you to like come up with like, hey, how do we do this without kooking it, without like selling out or looking whack?
No,
like,
completely. I think, that's always the challenge.
Sure. Yeah.
And some people we've said, we say no to people that don't see your vision.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's like a normal. Like a lot of people are like, hey, we want the edginess, but we don't want to be edgy. I'm like, okay, well then go somewhere else. I don't know what to tell you.
And they don't want to get burned either.
Yeah, they're like, hey, don't say that and don't say that. I'm like, okay.
What if they slide you the check and there's a lot of zeros on it? Would you still? Would you be like?
I haven't seen it yet.
No.
But yeah. Okay. I don't think people want it that bad.
No.
Yeah. No.
They don't want the Jenkum that bad.
Yeah. I don't know. It's named after shit at the end of the day. One person did ask me. They were like, do you think you'd ever like? This was kind of like an investor type, and he was like, we had a meeting, and he was like, do you think you'd ever consider changing the name? I'm like, oh, what's the problem? And he's like, yeah, I'm just kind of wondering. I feel like that was maybe a red light for some companies.
Oh yeah.
Googled the name.
Right.
Yeah, well, a lot of people don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah, a lot of people don't. It's like some nerdy early internet shit.
So I guess you're doing a great job. Like,
Thank you.
I mean, you are doing a great job, but I'm just saying like with the money and trying to, you got to support yourself, right? I mean, do you have another job that you do? No, you're just full time.
I'm super fortunate. Yeah, I had a side gig for the first 3 years, and then last 4 I've done it full time.
How many employees do you guys have right now?
Right now, like it's kind of a like some people are part time, some people are full time, but I'd say the core is 4 people.
4 people.
Like you need 4 people to run it at this level, this level.
Like how many contributors you have too?
I don't know, a lot.
Really?
But the contributors, it's like all freelance and it's like a little lighter.
Paying per project or whatever.
But like just the overhead of having 4 people is a lot, for sure.
I bet.
Like you're like, okay, I got to bring in a new project or this will end at some point soon. Yeah. which is interesting too. It pushes you. You know, you need new things. Like content is great, but also when you do 7 years of it, you're like, okay, what's a different challenge? What can I do differently? Like you guys have done the show for 2 years.
2 years. Yeah.
Right, and it's like, all right, maybe 7 years in, you're like, hey, let me do something else. You know,
I mean,
do something
after a
different.
year, we were like, okay, maybe we should do.
Right.
Yeah, Chris always
You had the
did 9, was
experience.
it?
Well, yeah, the experience. Like we wanted to do something else and maybe more skits and this and that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't know. For us, or for me at least speaking, it's it's easy to sit down and talk to somebody for an hour or two. You know,
Right.
it's like sometimes you want to be more,
Experience shows.
Yeah, sometimes you want to be creative and
Right.
like, okay, maybe we could take this and do something.
Right, you don't want to be
else
you don't want to have
Sure.
limitations on your content because that's all you do.
Yeah,
you know?
right. Yeah, and now other people are doing it too. I'm not going to name any names.
Are they?
But yeah, a couple people.
Who, Jamie Thomas?
I didn't say it.
I like Jamie. Jamie is my hero.
We love Jamie. We love it. We love it.
Oh, here we go. Sugarcoat it.
Listen, man. Fuck Jamie Thomas.
Oh, there we go.
Come on.
Damn,
but listen,
he went there.
Listen.
I feel like I did my job. That's really all I needed to do.
Thanks for coming. You got it out of me.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, like, it's just one of those things. It's gonna happen. You know, it's like whatever, dude. Like, if we could all do something in skateboarding and that improves it and helps skateboarding grow, like, fuck it, man. Let's do it.
That's that California talk again.
Sure. Yeah.
We do our shit.
I'm kidding. I do feel the same way. It's just like a narrative gets sometimes like everyone repeats it. It gets a little tired.
Sure.
And you don't know kind of what's genuine and what's not anymore.
Right.
You're like, all right, dude. And like, are you done with your speech?
Yeah.
Sorry. I feel bad. That was not.
No.
I didn't mean to throw you under the bus.
We're
there.
actually
I love
we're
this.
actually coming out with a website called Menkenje.
Perfect.
That's Jankum backwards.
Perfect. It'll redirect to my site.
Yeah. Did you have that URL?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh,
I got it. Yeah.
Shit. No, but I mean, like, it is what it is, right? I mean, you want to be more creative, you want to do things, and it must be tough to, like, seriously come up with new ideas and what can we do now and this and that, you know? Do you ever get, like, stumped and, like, what do we do? Or maybe this is over, should I stop it? Or, you know what I mean? I'm sure you go
Skateboarding
through.
full of weirdos, so I'm sure, like,
That's true.
There's a lot of stories. I do feel like
sitting next to two of them right here,
Yeah.
Raj and Kelly.
stories for days.
Yeah. No, but
to be honest, like every Monday we have a pitch meeting.
Okay.
And I have a team of really, really great guys, and everyone comes from a different angle. And since we're outside of kind of like this bubble, we come from it from an outside perspective.
Yeah.
And idea-wise, it's not hard to think of ideas. It's kind of hard to think of ideas that are like, why are we doing this right now, and why is it relevant right now?
Right. Yeah.
And I do we do some timeless evergreen stuff too, but it's definitely hard to like keep hitting it on the head consistently week over week, month over month, year over year. And we don't always do a good job. Like we have tons of weeks where I'm just like kind of ashamed. I'm like, fuck, dude, the site looks so bad right now. And I'm being hypercritical too.
Sure.
But you kind of got to ride it out and just be like, next week I'll do better. Next week I'll do better.
Okay.
And sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't.
Right.
But I think just showing up and being consistent is kind of like the longer.
Oh, fully.
Yeah.
But that's the age we live in, is consistency,
Right.
and you got to just keep pumping shit out.
Right.
You know,
Right.
I don't think we'd be where we are if we're anywhere.
You're definitely somewhere.
After, if we
Every Monday.
if we just came out with an episode whenever we felt like it, you know what I
Right.
mean? Like people wouldn't follow the path.
Yeah.
You know what I
Right.
mean?
No, it makes a big difference.
It does.
Like the fact that you guys do it every Monday is a huge
Yeah.
testament, and like that's one of the small reasons of your success, I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh, it's a huge region.
Okay.
Huge reason.
Yeah.
Region.
Yeah.
Region.
Great region. Right next
huge
to Africa.
Huge
region.
region.
Yeah.
No, but
Chris
it's
is drunk.
full box water. So, what's next for Jankum? Anything you have? Can you let us in on any little new juicy pieces you have going on, or 9 Club on? Are you on acid right now? No.
I wish,
Okay.
dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
We should do a whole 9 Club episode on acid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you and Raj
should we
wanna do
remix it?
I'm
We'll
good.
dabble?
I've never done acid.
I'm good. It
have I.
That was kind of like I'm down to do it.
Roger
Like, I've
for
never
sure
done
would be
it.
down.
I'm down.
That would be a good episode.
With the right
You'd probably
people,
be
yeah.
the same
Right.
dude.
With
You'd
the right
probably
people.
just chill and drink beer.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Drink more beer.
Anything coming up that we could? Anything you're like? Okay, answer that. Anything you're like super stoked on? Have you done anything that you're like, this is I'm so proud of this. This is amazing.
It's kind of hard to process, to be honest, because I'm kind of like, we're still like day to day, week to week.
Sure.
Like sometimes I feel like I'm not the best to talk about Jankum because I'm never really present. I'm always just thinking 2-3 month ahead.
Okay.
And like you do it, and then you get like a 24-hour period. You're like, oh, that felt good.
Yeah.
And then everyone's like, so what do you got coming up? And you're like, oh fuck, dude, I just gave myself to like that whole thing, you know?
Right.
You guys were an online thing for a while.
Yeah.
And you guys only published, 2 books?
Yeah, so we started doing like an annual book.
How did it feel like to publish a book?
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Like just, I mean, especially now as print is declining, it was definitely like a nice little statement to be like, hey, we're not doing monthly, but we have a hardcover book, and like Converse was like saw our vision on that, and they're like, yeah, let's do it. And I was like, yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. Like that was, you know, selling some books. It doesn't sound like you could support a company on that, and you can't.
Yeah.
But you can, you know, you do a couple projects like that, and it adds up.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a big one. We just released this other book, right up here, Volume 2. It just came out like 2 months ago.
Oh, nice.
And then the block party was a big one for us. I want to do more events.
Yeah.
Because I feel like in skating, there's a lot of events, but they're all extremely insular. Like you have to really understand skating.
Right.
So like Dime Glory is like kind of it's a cool contest, but it's like an inside joke too.
Yeah,
you know?
totally.
And then Copenhagen's great, but it's like also crazy in Europe.
Yeah.
So I kind of just want to I want to do more events that are more inclusive and like throw a party. You know, other people can come to the party. We have a good musical act.
There you go.
People can skate there. Boom. So we're gonna probably tour that around.
Okay,
Like bring the
cool.
block party to other places.
Yeah.
And then
Make it a yearly thing.
no, more than that.
More than
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe like a couple times a year.
Oh, bring it to Venice.
Yeah, let's do it in Venice, dude.
Get some hippies there.
Lion
Let's do
Club
it.
Jenkum collab.
Yeah.
Yeah. Besides that, probably another book, and then we're working on a show too.
Oh, yeah?
Really?
Yeah, yeah. Not
Oh.
like this. Not a podcast.
No.
No, but are you trying to do like a show like that you can pitch to like Vice or something like that?
It might be internal, but we'll shop it around,
Yeah.
see if there's biters,
Okay.
see if people
Yeah.
get bummed on the name. If not,
No.
Skater
Oh.
Dater?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were discussing that, but I don't want to be known as a dating show. So
No.
yeah, people, the
You gotta-
outside world
you
will
gotta
just be
start
like,
somewhere though.
But see, now why go and pitch the show to somebody? Why not just do it yourself? I mean, you
Well, that's
have
the
you
thing.
have the audience, you have the
Yeah.
YouTube page, like you
Right.
could just literally put it out
Yeah.
yourself.
no, yeah, and I'm
It's a lot of
saying
work,
like,
though.
No, it's a lot. I'm not
but it's a
saying
lot of work
not,
to work
but-
with some big corporation
Sure.
too, and like be like,
Sure.
oh, cut that, add this, put the bumper in,
Yeah.
whatever.
I just
Yeah.
think because we've done this all by ourselves, you know,
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
people hit us up like, hey, bring it over here, and we're like, no,
Right.
we'll just do it ourselves.
Right.
But I think that there's like platforms.
But dude, we'll pay you $500 an episode.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
But
life changing.
there's oh my
Yeah,
god,
yeah,
could you
yeah.
imagine $500 a month?
Dude,
Wow.
I got it once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. But I think there's the platforms are out there where
Right.
you could do shit by yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
You know. So but you still.
No, I'm open to
Oh,
it.
you are?
I'm those doors are all open.
Okay.
I think we're always going to start with us first,
Sure.
see if anyone else wants it, and always like, to be honest, like we've always seen what's out there, but we always end up just falling back on Jenkum, and it's fine. I don't think you need to like whore your content out. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah.
like you guys, like you could have gone, and I'm sure you still can go wherever you want with the show.
Yeah.
And you could give it to Netflix or whoever, but.
Oh yeah, we'll give it to Netflix in a minute.
Netflix is calling us. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
Hey man, do
Money
it.
they're throwing around, Jesus. Yeah.
Hulu, Netflix,
Yeah.
call us.
Jerry Seinfeld, hey, how are you doing today?
Yeah, yeah.
Easy.
Following up the 9
Easy.
Club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, dude, big fans.
Thank you.
Jenkum Magazine.
Thank you, guys.
Is it Jenkum Magazine or Jenkum Online or just Jenkum?
I wanted it to be just Jenkum because magazine is kind of an antiquated term.
Yeah.
But Jenkum.com was owned by some Taiwanese industrial thing. It says Jen and then a capital KEM. So it's like Jenkem.
Weird.
Yeah, and I couldn't buy that domain. So it's like I have to put something there.
It's some
Yeah.
balloons
So-
of shit.
Yeah, I have no idea. So I'm still waiting for them to go out of business, and then I can buy that, and then
Right.
we'll figure it out.
Right. Have
Yeah.
you sent them emails maybe to?
I've
offer?
sent some,
Yeah.
but it's just you get nothing.
So it's jenkummagazine.com.
It's well, I bought Jenkum Mag, and I bought Jenkum Magazine, and then I bought.
the backwards
Magaja.
one. Why'd you buy the backwards
I
one?
didn't really, but yeah. Mugaja.
Yeah. It's coming out next month.
Yeah, they're doing good stuff.
No,
yeah,
great
yeah.
stuff. Great stuff.
Is there someone like you would love to have like interview on Jenkum, but I haven't been able to do it yet?
There's not many left for me personally because I've got to talk to a lot of my heroes. Thankfully, like I feel very fortunate for that.
Anytime you want to do one on me, bro.
Be pretty boring.
I think it was on the wrong list.
I'm around.
Hey, maybe.
Just throw it out there.
We did one kind of, whatever.
I know.
It's boring. It's boring. No one wants to hear about this. Yeah.
Yeah, you did the behind the scenes of the 9 Club.
Yeah.
Best article ever written
Dude,
by
it
you?
was crazy.
Most views, I bet.
And great, way more than Street League on
Yeah.
Acid. Way more.
Sure.
Interview-wise, I still want to interview Steve Rocco, of course.
Yeah.
And I bothered him from several angles, maybe. But I'm not like holding my breath for it.
He's a top on our list.
Yeah.
Too, yeah.
Heath Kierchart. Just a couple of people like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
but honestly, I'm down for anyone that has a story.
There you go.
Like they don't have to be a legendary pro skater. That's just like my fan list.
Sure.
Yeah.
Hey man, big fans over here.
Thank you.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Thanks.
And good luck, man. And like I said, anytime I'm available, even for
Dude.
your new show.
I'll hit your agent up.
Yeah. No, but seriously, dude, thank you so much, Ian.
Yeah, you guys
for
are the
coming
best.
by.
Thank you so much.
Ian
Thank
from
you.
Jenkum.
Thank you, guys.
Everybody. Thank you so much. Hey, best of luck.
Yeah, Ian.
Ian Michna, everybody, Ian Michna. Jenkum Magazine.
You forgot your beer.
They're doing good. Ian, you forgot your beer, man. What, are you going to go pay for one? Grab a free one. All right, here we go. We got another special guest.
They're all special.
They're all special.
Yep.
But if Tyshawn Jones is out there, Tyshawn? Oh, or did he leave already?
Bring the dogs up here.
Here? Oh yeah, bring those. Did he bring some dogs?
They brought a puppy.
Yeah, brought a puppy
with him.
Where's Tyshawn? Is he here?
Oh,
Likely excuse. In the bathroom.
he's getting ready.
We'll just do a commercial break here. Adidas Skateboarding, huh? Das Days, make the best shoes in the business, Raj, the best shoes.
How do you like his 3MCs?
Great team, 3MCs.
How do they skate, Chris?
Great, skate great.
What is 3MC?
3, it's a number with
Three Mike Carrolls?
a couple letters after.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I thought you know that.
3 Mike Carrolls.
3 Mike
Three Mike
Carrolls.
Carrolls.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, here's Tyshawn.
Spencer Fujimoto, everybody. Huh?
Hey, here he is.
There he is. Take a seat, Tyshawn, man. What up, bub? What up,
Puppy down.
What up, pup? Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Look at this dog. What's the dog's name?
Batman.
Batman?
Facts.
What up, G? What up, G? So is it you raise dogs? Is that right? Or
No, for everybody who people been saying that, I'm not a dog breeder. I just wanted to let my dogs have kids one time.
okay. So you got a whole
really stand up.
you got a whole
He's like sliding all over the table.
you got a whole litter of dogs. How many did your pup have?
She had 9, but one died.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But it's like normal
Was it the
when you
barn?
have like a
Oh, okay. And then did you keep all the dogs, or you gave them to friends and stuff?
I
or?
still got them right
Still
now.
got 'em?
They don't
Wow.
they don't have all these shots yet.
Oh,
so
okay.
I'm still waiting.
Okay.
But they just came from the vet today.
I mean, it must be hard though. You got eight plus the mother. Do you have the father too, or did you breed?
Yeah. No, I got the mother.
You got a
the
whole
father.
household of dogs.
Facts.
Man. Okay. Now, is a plan to maybe give them away or sell them, or because you get attached.
I'm
to
gonna
these.
give them some away, but
Yeah?
I'm gonna sell some
You
too
get
because
attached
I
to
need
these.
my
Okay,
money
bub.
back from what I
bub.
spent.
But you get attached to these little guys. You know,
Of course,
It's
but
be hard to
them
give them
niggas is
away.
a lot. I mean, yeah, as long as you give them away to good
That's
people.
true. That's true.
And they a lot of work, so I
Yeah.
have to. So I
Yeah.
can't take care of 12 dogs and
Right.
have a career.
Right. Speaking of careers, man, look at this little guy, huh? Stealing the show over
He's
here.
comfy, dude.
I know. Look at him. That's a great pose.
Yeah, right there is
That's a great pose. Speaking of careers, man, fucking awesome. Adidas. I mean, bro, you're killing it, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah, Hardee's. Huh?
Thank you. bro.
Fakey alling over trash cans. What are you doing out there? Huh? Where's all this pop come from?
I don't know.
What do you eat? Do you eat your Wheaties for breakfast? What's going on?
Nah, that's nasty. I like sugary cereal.
Sugary.
like Lucky Charms.
Lucky
and
Captain
shit like
Crunch,
that.
maybe.
The berry one.
The berry. Yeah, you save the berries for last and then eat the berries. That's what I do.
Nah.
No. Okay. But listen, I mean, you got Hardee's Hardware.
Yeah.
That's great. Now, did you just want to start something new just to have what was going on behind that?
I don't know. Like, it was just like one summer we was just like, yo, let's start a company, like playing around though.
Okay.
And then we made an Instagram And it was like, cause Hardee's is a game, which a lot of people don't know. Like
Okay.
what we've been playing for years, for like 6-7 years.
What kind of game?
It's like if I go like this to you and you flinch, but I gotta say Hardee's, then I get to punch you 2 times in the arm hard.
Okay.
So he's like, what should we name it? And like, what's the easiest company to do? And he was like Hardee's.
Yeah.
Cause it was just a game we was obsessed with, and I made an Instagram for it, and I started telling like Knock and Kevin like, yo, I'm making a company, like I want y'all to be in it. And they like, I'm trying to own some. So I'm like, all right. We made the Instagram, and everybody, it was just like a week. We just kept saying like, we just kept posting shit. Like it didn't even have bolts and nothing. It was like I'll just post a selfie and be like Hardee's Hardware. We just kept saying Hardee's Hardware.
Yeah.
So then the Instagram got like 10,000 followers in like a week. So then we didn't realize like that it was gonna do that. So people wanted it at that point.
Well, with your guys' following too.
Yeah, I don't want to say that, but yeah, we didn't understand that would happen.
Okay.
So then people started asking for it. So we like, shit, now we gotta actually figure out how to make this a real company.
Right.
So we had to find out how to get bolts and T-shirts and shit like that.
Was it tough to try to do that, or did you like
figuring it out? Yeah.
Yeah. Did you like the process of like owning something and like
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's basically how it started.
Look at this guy, huh?
He's awesome.
Is it a guy or girl?
Boy,
It's a boy.
Batman.
Oh, Batman. My bad.
His father's name is Bane.
Bane.
Oh, wow.
Mother's name?
Fendi.
Can you name off all the dogs' names right now, if you could?
Yeah.
The
Do you have
8?
Yeah.
Batman, King Kong,
Okay.
Charlie Brown,
Oh.
Tight name.
Tiger, Penelope, Cardi B.
Cardi B. Oh. Okay.
And Daisy or some shit
Daisy.
like that.
Okay. You're not really sure of the 8th one, but
Yeah, that's
yeah.
it.
That's cool, man. That's cool. Well, congrats on Hardee's and everything. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Thank
know,
you,
that's
bro.
cool that you
Appreciate
started something up with your boys and like doing something fun. You know?
Yeah, it was honestly a joke
That's right. Hey.
that the Instagram made it real.
yeah, that's how shit works.
How was that
You
trip?
know?
How was that trip to Miami you guys went on?
Oh yeah, you seen the mansion.
Yeah.
You see how we living.
Yeah. What are you renting mansions on the beach over
Exactly.
there? What are you doing?
Adidas ain't even doing it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Hardee's.
It's
Hey,
Hardee's gang.
Listen,
It's out here.
I'll give you my sponsor me tape after the show. Man. I want to try to get on. Hot chocolate tour. You know.
Yeah, we was going crazy. We had
Yeah.
a big ass mansion. We had mad food.
Okay.
A lake. We went jet skiing. We got like 3 clips. But
Sounds like my kind of skate trip. So speaking of like, you got a board on Fucking Awesome. You got you had a guest board on Crooked.
yeah.
Yeah. How was that? I mean, that must have.
Yeah,
That's pretty rad.
I don't know. I just smile and be like, dope. Like I don't try to let it get to my head. Like,
But I mean,
I'm
like, you go skate with like Marc Gonzalez and everything. Like, he's hey,
He likes
what
you.
up? I know. But I mean, like, it must be rad though to have Marc Gonzalez like want to give you a guest board. You know what I mean? Like, that's an honor.
hell yeah.
Like, are you?
Yeah, people seen the Instagram video of me, and he was like giving me the board, and I was like, yeah, but I don't know if people was like, oh, he ain't even hype.
Right.
But I'm just mellow, like,
Sure.
that's just how I am. Like, I'm not like, like,
Yeah.
but like, with my friends maybe, yeah, but
Yeah. When you rent
regular-
mansions in Miami
Yeah.
area. Or like,
Sometimes I gotta come out of my shell, but like,
no, but that's just you. It's like
Exactly.
people expect like, oh, Marc Gonzalez, like they're jumping for joy and whatever.
Exactly.
Like, but you just celebrate in your own way.
exactly.
Yeah, for sure. Still an honor, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
of
you go skate with
course.
it. You guys just did the Adidas 2050 video. That
That's
just
what's the
premiered.
name of it?
Yeah.
I didn't even get to fully watch it because I came late because I was trying to trick, but I seen like a little bit of it and it looked sick.
It's great. It's
Yeah, I liked
really
it.
fucking
Colin
good.
Kennedy did a great job.
Colin Kennedy.
Yeah,
Raj was out there filming also,
And Chris Mullen.
Chris Moore, yeah. But I mean, like, do you trip on Marc Gonzalez at all? Or do you just like, I mean, it's Marc Gonzalez.
I'm not even gonna try. I don't know. I might get lashed for this, but no, not at all.
No?
Like,
But he's your boy, though,
yeah,
right?
that's my
So
nigga,
you're not
you know
trying
what I'm
to
saying?
like,
But like, I'm not like people be like, oh my God, you're Cons. I just be like, yo, what's poppin'?
Yeah,
it's whatever.
Right.
It's regular.
Yeah, I mean, that's what Kelly does to me. He used to fan out, but now he's just he's like,
regular.
oh yeah, he's regular. But I know what you're saying though. It's like your boy now. But I mean, like even in the 2050 piece, like there was this girl who was like freaking out over him. Just in the street.
Yeah, people be going crazy for him. Oh my God, you a legend. I just be like.
I love that you turned to Mulher and you're like, you should film this.
Yeah, they was trying to get these clips. So I was like, yo, film that shit. It was like, we need that personality shit.
But it's funny because you may just forget that he's Marc Gonzalez, right? I mean,
yeah, I don't
just
even.
your boy.
Well, you kind of
Marc.
You kind of met a lot of pros at a young age. It seems like Jason Dill back then when you were young.
I met Dill at 12th and 8 in like 2011 maybe, and he was. I don't know. He was filming me. I was like doing tricks off this little box they had there, like ollie up, and it was like a little ramp off of it. And he was fucking with me. He was filming me. He was telling Paul Gar to film me.
Oh yeah.
And I was just a kid, and I was like, oh, that's Dill. And I was like, damn, maybe he gonna give me some boards or something. I'll get sponsored.
Yeah.
But he never sponsored me.
He didn't sponsor you. How old were you at the time?
Probably like 11, 12 or something like that, like 12.
And now look at you. Huh?
Yeah, now he's sponsored.
Well, how long have you been on?
He was begging me to get on his team.
He was begging.
I didn't want to
become friends during the Supreme Buddy video?
Yeah, kinda. Like, we only went skating. I only went skating that one day with him.
Really?
Yeah, and he came on, he did that thing. And then I guess Bill liked that, and I was just sitting there, and I was like, said that shit, and then it got posted, and I skated for like 2 days with Bill. That was the first time I met Bill.
During the Buddy video?
Yeah, he was just they called me and told me I had to film with some guy for some commercial, and I was like, alright. And he called me, then I met up with him at Supreme, and we went out filming, and then I did that nollie flip with him the first day into Courthouse. That was like the first trick I filmed.
How many tricks you've done into that?
I don't know, maybe like 7.
Damn.
But
yeah, it's pretty crazy.
I did that trick with him the first day. Then I went out next day and did the nose grind. And yeah, then after that, I guess it got like pretty good feedback. So Kyle, who works for Supreme, was like, he called me and was like, oh, we want to do a full video, because I guess that one did dope, like people was liking it. And then then we started filming for Cherry,
yeah.
And then it was on.
And so did you get on Fucking Awesome like during Cherry or before that?
I think no, Cherry already had been out. I was on Toy Machine. Everybody was already on FA, like first Kevin and Sage, and then Knock, and then everybody got on. But I was like, I don't want to be like everyone else. Like, I don't want to just follow them. I want to ride for my own shit.
Okay.
How'd you get on Toy Machine?
I sent them my sponsor me tape.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I used to email Mike Sinclair.
No. No way.
I used to email him like unlisted links of my footage.
Wow.
On God. And he was like, I want to put you on Toy Machine, Decline, Pig Wheels. And I was like, nah, I just want to ride for Toy Machine. Just Toy Machine. Just Toy Machine.
That's tight.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to ride for America.
Okay.
Yeah.
At the time.
Well, I'm glad you chose just Toy Machine.
I love Mike though.
He's the best.
Yeah.
He's the best. And then what happened with Toy Machine? Did you not like?
But Dill was like, he kept asking me to get on. Like everyone kept like, yo, you the last one. Like get on. And I was like, I'm thinking about it. Like,
yeah. Hey, make him sweat a little bit, you know?
Yeah,
make him sweat.
I wasn't going to get on. Like, I was not going to get on.
You were content with...
I was like, no, I'm not getting on in my head. Like, I didn't tell nobody, but I just wanted to do my own thing. Like, I wanted to have, like, my own lane. I didn't want to follow all of my friends. But I'm glad I did.
Yeah.
Because now I'm with all my niggas.
I'm glad you did, too.
He was like... He called me. I remember I was doing laundry downstairs in my basement. And he was like... Are you gonna fucking get on or not? This is my last fucking time asking you. Like, I want you on. Like, I'm tired of this shit. Like, da 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 da. Like, he was blacking on me. He was like, Toy Machine's never gonna fucking put you on. You're gonna be in forever. I mean, you're gonna be flow for so much longer. So I was like, let me call you back. So I called Mike Sinclair, and I was like, yo, like, Dill really wants me to get on FA, like, like, what's up? Like, y'all gonna put me on or what? And he was like, yeah, Ty, like, you know, we love you over here, but like right now, we not putting nobody on fully. Like, you need some more time. So once I heard that, I was like, say less.
Right.
And I was like, so I called. I was like, thanks for everything. Like, I appreciate you, Mike. Like, you know, it's all love. But
I'm out.
and he told me, he was like, you should go ride for all your friends. A company with all your friends.
that's
Like, that would be
cool.
dope. Like, I think you should do it.
Sick.
At the time, I was like, this nigga not gonna put me on. Like,
Yeah.
alright, whatever. So I called Dill back.
loss.
I called Dill back, and I was like, yo, like, what's good? He was like, hey, don't call me back unless you tell me you getting on. Da, 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 da. Like, I'm fucking tired of this shit. And I was like, I quit. And he was like, I fucking love you, Tyshawn. And then that was it. Then I was on.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's a great story. Because I could be Dill's, you know, he can go off.
Yeah, he used to try to yell at me, but he know that shit ain't rocking. I remember when I did the Buddy, like, I just was obsessed with Andrew Reynolds and Brian Herman and all those guys because I liked them a lot. I still do.
Yeah.
But so I always wanted to ride for Toy Machine. Like, I knew what every company I wanted to get on, I was like, I'm not, like, even if people offered me, I was like, no. Like, I used to buy Americas and shit like that.
Okay.
So even when people was asking to give me free shoes, so Dill was like, Vance wants to give you a box, and I was like, I don't want that.
No.
And then he was like, why not? And I was like, cause I want to ride for America. And he was like, yeah, he cursed me out like, America don't fucking want you. They would have called you already.
The Dill
like,
tirade.
You still don't got no shoes.
Yeah.
So I was like, alright, just send a box. So they sent me a box of half cabs, and I just gave all them shits to Who Kid because we was the same size. I swear to God, and yeah.
Were you for his homies?
Yeah. Were you getting shoes from America at the time?
No, I was
you weren't
buying
even-
them shits. I was ordering them, and I was still saying no. I don't want to ride for nobody.
You couldn't
else.
call anybody and get some free Americas?
Not then. I met a Tebow once we started
Okay.
filming for Cherry, and the first day filming for Cherry, I did Hart flip in the courthouse, and he shot it, and then Heath Kirchart hit me up.
Oh, nice.
So
That must have
was
been
my
rad
TM.
to get a call from Heath Kirchart.
Yeah, I was at Troy House. I got it. No, he emailed me.
But even still.
So I remember I woke up and I checked my email. I was like, oh my God, Heath Kirchart emailed me. Like, I'm about to get a box. And then I got on Flow.
Sure.
I on a trip. So yeah, I got to stay at Heath Kirchart's house and shit.
Oh, wow.
He took
Damn.
care of me.
But now, listen, man, you're in a great spot.
Yeah, now I'm
You
on
got
Adidas.
Adidas, you got fucking awesome, Hardee's, all this stuff. How did the Adidas thing, Supreme? Yeah.
How did Adidas happen?
Yeah.
The team manager, I was skating with Bill. Like, we had been coming from this rail, like downtown by Blubber, and I seen Nestor Judkins. I didn't know that was who it was then.
Okay.
But I know now because I'm on.
Yeah.
And he was like dressed up as Stan Smith. And they was at Black Hubba, like standing on the shit, like throwing tennis balls or doing some shit. And I'm looking over there, I'm like, what the fuck? So me and Bill, it's just me and Bill, and we just skated off. We just looking, and we just kept pushing. And then we got down the block, and some dude was just skating behind us, and he was like, yo, yo, yo. And it was Yasha, and he was like, how's everything going with you? Like, he introduced himself, and I was like, yo, it was good. Da, da, da.
Okay.
And he was like, well, how's everything going with America? And I was like, good. And he was like, I want to give you shoes if you want to get on or whatever.
Okay.
And he told me who he works for, and he like gave me his number and his email or something. And I never hit him up.
No.
I never hit him up.
Did he hit him up?
And I guess he kept asking. He was asking people about me and stuff. So, and then the talks started happening, like, and then I just asked Heath, like, Heath was quitting America, so like he told me like, yo, you gotta hit up somebody for shoes, and I was like, I don't want to hit this person up. I want to get shoes from Heath Kirchart.
Right.
So I was kind of over it at that point, and I asked him like, I was making like $250 a month.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, Adidas wants to hook me up like with this, like, can I match this? Because I wanted to stay on America.
Sure,
I don't know why.
sure.
I just love that company. I loved that company at that point in my life. I was like a kid, like growing up watching their videos. You know, they had like really good videos and shit. So he was like, you wouldn't make that here in 5 years. I was like, oh hell no, I gotta get out the hood. It's over. I'm out. So I was like,
so you finally called Yasha back.
And I was like, yeah, I quit. I'm sorry. Like, thanks, but it's over. Like, what? Nah, fuck that.
Right. So Yasha, you called him back finally.
Yeah. Then he just started getting deeper and deeper.
Yeah.
And, now I'm on Adidas. And
I love it, dude. Hey, you're killing it, man. You're doing great things out there, man. Popping over trash cans.
Doing a lot of good stuff.
Fakey, all you know. I love the fakey half cab. Fakey half
you.
cabs, bro. They're a little late, but
Breaking the
it's
internet.
really sick. Oh my god. But what up, dog? Batman.
Come here.
My cat Larry is gonna be jealous. She could smell. There we go. But no, but seriously, so like Adidas now, what do you have like a favorite shoe that you skate in, or is it just?
I like regular shit, like Superstars and stuff like that.
Okay.
Like if you see me, I rock regular shit. I don't like shoes that look too skate. Like
what shoes are you wearing right now?
Those these ain't even skate shoes. You feel me?
No, those are dope, dude.
So
like if I'm done skating out and I see a bad chick or something, and I want to say hi, like. I don't want to be like, oh, look at this skater nigga. Like, he look dirty. Like, she gonna see me and be like, oh, that nigga fly.
Right.
Like, what's up? You know what I'm saying?
You want to
like,
be ready to go at all times.
Exactly.
I feel the same way when I'm out
statement.
there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, dude, congrats on everything, man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
bro.
Like, you're killing it, bro. And I will keep killing it. Keep doing your thing. Are they gonna start like a fucking awesome video or? New Supreme video.
Supreme video,
Supreme video about to drop.
Yeah.
So,
do we know anything about that, or are we keeping it hush hush, or what?
In a few months, I don't know. I think that's the ending of it. Like, well, listen, in like the last 2 months. So,
yeah. Well, if it's anything like Cherry, man, it's gonna be.
It's gonna be better.
It's gonna be better.
You guys have been in San Francisco a lot filming for that, haven't you?
I went out there like 2 or 3 times. Bill was going out there a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Bill was in LA for a while too. Yeah.
I like New York a lot. I like LA is too slow motion for me.
Okay.
You need a car to get everywhere.
Yeah.
And you could drive 2 hours to a spot and get kicked out, and then the day is over.
It's over.
Like, I'm over it.
Yeah.
Like New York, we could go to all 5 boroughs and Jersey and back in the same day, and like you go to multiple spots, like you feel me, all on a train. You could skate to 30 spots in a day. Like that's why I like fast pace. Like I got like
you like to keep
ADD
it moving
or something. Like I don't know. I don't like sitting around. I like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And I like to be on my own time. In LA, I feel like you gotta like count on people and like shit like that, rely on people because you don't got a car and you gotta, if somebody trying this trick at this spot, you gotta sit there and wait for them. Like somebody trying to trick down the block, I'm like, I'm gonna go over here real quick, holler at me when you're done or something, you feel me? Like if we at some school in fucking Gardena or some shit, like, how the fuck where I'm going,
you gotta stay
exactly. I gotta sit there and watch.
Where are you going when these people are doing tricks? Where are you going? A little liquor
just
store?
Skate around.
Yeah, skate
around. I don't drink.
No? That's great, man.
That's good, man.
Roger should take a page out of your book.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Well, listen, Tyshawn, man, thank you so much for coming by. This is incredible, man. Hey, congratulations on everything you're doing and everything you're gonna do. It's amazing.
Yeah, big fans.
You know,
here,
big
man.
fans.
We need to get him on the radio show.
Big fan. Yeah, hey, if you're in LA, come by.
Yeah, I have to get on the real show. We need the 60 minutes. I got some shit to say.
Yeah. Okay, we'll do more than 60 minutes.
Yeah.
Huh?
Them shits be long.
I know.
Like watching them shits, you be like, oh my god.
I know. Hey, but people got shit to say.
Yeah.
That's a
So
fact.
you know what I'm saying, and you got shit to say too. So we'll do it.
I'm gonna pull up with Batman. He might be bigger.
Pull up with Batman.
Hell yeah.
He might eat Roger's rabbit, but it'll be
got a
fine.
rabbit
You got to. It's a rabbit.
Rabbit, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, listen though. Seriously, thank you so much, Tyshawn, man. Hey, much success to you in the future. Appreciate you coming by.
Yeah.
Tyshawn Jones, everybody.
Hell yeah.
We want to. We want to thank all of you for coming out. We want to thank Adidas Skateboarding for bringing us here and their DOS Days events that they do, and the new 3MC shoe that's coming out too. You need a lint roller?
I'm be good.
You be good?
He got the puppy first, so I don't really stick like that. But yeah, I'm hungry. I'm out of here.
Get some shit. Yeah. Thank you, Tyshawn. Thanks everybody. Have a great night.